You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black.
All right, all right. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let's get it going on, people. Let's get it going on.
You already know what it is.
Tell the truth.
Live, I
Uncut,
love being
unedited.
black. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Come
I
on in.
love
Come
being
on
black.
in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. We got some things going on and we want to share them. We've been for the last 2 days, we've been battling with the men and the women. And let me make sure my video, I think everything is clear. Let's see. All right, that's super clear. Right where I want it. All right. Come on in. Come on in. I need you to like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Please do that. That shouldn't be hard ask for you to do. Like the video. Like the video. Please do that. Mm-hmm. Please like the video. Like the video. Come on in. Come on in. My YouTube family, my Facebook family. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. My YouTube family. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. It's a wonderful day to be living in the land of the living. All right. Let's see what we got on here so far. We got some folks on here. They're ready. I'll try. King Pisces. What's up, Nathan? Where was you at last night, man? Yeah, okay. Hey, Martin Jules Smith, how you doing? Jamila, all right. Good evening, my dear sister. My brother D. What's up, D? What's going on, man? KT Get Fashion Therapy. All right. All right now. YouTube in the house. Oh, my cousin Ronnie in the building. Cousin Ronnie Johnson in the building. In the building. Okay, Vernine. No, but I missed the one with the men. I got to go back and look. It is good evening. Good. It was good. It was 3 hours long. I'll tell you. It was, man, it was 3 hours long. Ken Taylor.
I love being black.
All right. It was long. It was long. I tell you. Y'all ain't gonna keep me up all night. Y'all kept me up late last night. I didn't get to bed till 2 something, I think. No, I had to get up in the morning. But I'm tearing with my folks. I tell you, we had a great discussion last night. And people, this is a wonderful time to be living. When I tell you that, it really is. It really is. It was not too bright. My big light went out, but I'm using a temporary light. It looks great. I'm gonna have to start using this little light. I ain't got to use that big one no more. Like that. All right. Oh, you've been sick. I'm sorry, brother Nathan. Sorry. I'm sorry. Barbara, what's up, Barbara? Barbara, what's up? Cooper in the house. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know who you are. Okay, you the young lady. Okay, that was at Vera party with the black dress on. Okay, I know exactly. It was a sharp dress, but sharp. It was sharp, girl. I gotta get it to you. You was sharp that night. You definitely was sharp. Definitely was sharp. So I know exactly who you are. You're sharp. That dress was sharp. Yeah. Sean Brown. So now we are our daughters killing their mothers. Man, it's so much going on. Man, y'all, it's so much crime going on with us. We don't love each other. We don't love each other. But we're going to talk about some dating stuff, and we're going to talk about a lot. It's always going to go to the left. When we talk about something, we never stay on subject. We always get off on subject, and I ain't no good. I let you guys do it anyway. So, man, Benitris, what's going on? Raven Harris, boy. Raven Harris, boy. She been on it, boy. She been on it. She been on it. She been on it. Phoenix Smith, what's going on? All right, Monique. Not her women worth. Okay, Williams. How are you doing? How you doing?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I love
Tell the
being
truth.
I love
Tell the
being
truth.
black
What?
and shame the devil.
Come on in, people. Oh, you worked hard. Okay, okay, Barbara. Okay. Leona Curtis Cox. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's good to see you on here. Good to be on here. I'm glad I got so many wonderful people that's on here tonight. I really appreciate you guys for showing up tonight, this evening, and man, I thank you. We those that been hanging with me for the last couple of days, listen to the women and listen to the men, and man, we was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We had all the men on here last night, and it was a great discussion, and I believe it was great. But I'm looking for some callers, people to call in number.
Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
All right, people. All right. Tandra Starks. How you doing, Miss Starks? First time I've ever seen you, I think. All right. All right. How you doing? All right. All right. Belisa Lewis. Hello, Martin and everyone. Yeah. Oh my God. I see my buddy Lewis Ramsey on here. Brother Lewis, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Brother Lewis. Brother Lewis, I appreciate you. I'm yarning, but that's okay. I'm still here, people. It's a good thing. I appreciate you, brother. It was great last podcast. It was so great last night. It really was. It really was. Tree Ray in the house. Tree Ray in the house. Oh, it go my favorite, Kenan Nicole. One day I'm gonna get a chance to meet Kenan Nicole. Hey, Kenan Nicole. I done met her daughter. I done met her best friend. Everybody but Kenan Nicole. Kenan Nicole, that's all right. Michael Tyler. What's up, Mike? Man, I've been knowing Mike since I was a little boy. Right on Cottage Grove, Woodline Gardens, people. A little boy, I'm telling you. Little boy. Mike older than me, of course, but yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother Mike, man. Appreciate you. Oh, I see my buddy Mike King. What up, Mike? All the way from Phoenix. He was in Little Rock, Arkansas, North Little Rock, but he's in Phoenix now. So that's my buddy. I appreciate him. Good people. I've been knowing Mike probably a good 10 years now. Had to be a good 10 years. Got to be a little bit more than that, maybe 12 or something like that. My children, they was all small when I met you, Mike, on the East South Shore area. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you. All right. Miss Lanier, huh? Is that Daphne? How you doing, Miss Daphne? How you doing? I'm ready to get it rolling. We was rolling last night, boy. The man was going on. Now, y'all, come on, call in. Let's get this thing started. Brenda Clark Dobbs. We're going to talk about this, a recap. Now, both women and men can call in tonight. Somebody tag Dr. Zumoma. Yeah, she might be on here listening. Yeah. Tag her. Yeah. See you longer. Okay. What? You said I seen the fishnet outfit outside in 30 degrees. My goodness. I'll be shocked too. She wanted some attention. What's good in the hood today? She wanted some attention. Oh, they calling in now. They ready. Yeah, make sure y'all tag Doc in there. Because I want Doc to come in here because she had so much to say the last night. She was mad at me because she thought I'd let the men go longer. But I did 3 hours with the women, 3 hours with the men. You know? We got several callers in right now. You could be male or female. I don't care. Y'all come on, call in. All right. We're going to stop. First caller, 9433. Go ahead.
Hey, Martin. I wanted to say,
Exotic.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to piggyback off of one of the guys for what they said last night.
Okay.
You have to pray and ask. You have to pray and ask God for what you want to send you what type of person you want. You just can't handle anybody in your spirit. So what I did, I prayed and asked God to send me a man like me, that work like me, that hustle like me. I just don't want no any man. I just don't want no anybody. As I got older, I found out to learn to love me more. And you have to show people how to treat you. You have to show anybody how to treat you. You just can't handle me any kind of way. I'm a fleshly person.
Mm-hmm.
I love me first. I love me first before I love anybody else. So, like I said, it's still some good women. It's still some good men out here. It's still some good men and women out here. But you have to pray and ask God to give you what your heart desires.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
You sure can.
I'm gonna flip the script on you today, and I want you to be honest with me. Tell the truth and shame the devil. What is a good woman? What is a good woman? You're a woman. You should be able to tell me. What is a good woman?
A good woman don't spread themselves around. A good woman don't sleep with everybody. That's another thing. You can't give your goods to everybody. Cause see, I know my worth. I know what I got is good. A good woman don't go out and party. A good woman, my character is in a good woman. A good woman gonna go to work. Probably come back home and chill. Don't mess with Ray Ray and don't be messing with everybody. That's a good woman.
Okay.
You have one man. You have one man you mess with because you cannot play on everybody's feelings and emotions because people will hurt you.
Okay. All right. Hold it right there. All right. Let me acknowledge some more people. Okay. Nicole Shante say more of me. That's a good woman. All right, girl. I see you. All right. Nicole said, that's me. In one word, she said me. All right. Latasha Marie, how you doing? I see you, Miss Exotic. I'm finna come to you right now in a second. Raven Harris, I see you. Daphne, I think I said your name. Who else name? Stacy Myers, I see you. Rhonda Thomas, hey Rhonda, how you doing? My buddy Bernard Phillips in the house. All right, Vicky in the house. All right, let's get started. All right, Miss Exotic, you set my live on fire a day and a half ago, and boy, you made some people mad. Neil Spalding, what's going on? I see you. Oh, hold on. I see my girl Leslie Brown. Leslie Brown, what up, Leslie? How you doing, Leslie? Listen, y'all, Leslie, she is a stone hustler, and y'all need to follow Leslie Brown. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. She got some things to sell you. This is the best time to get them. I know she gonna run some sweet sales for y'all and some deals for you. So check her out. All right, come on, Sean Brown. They keep coming in. Let me tell. Is that Dimitri Freeling? All right. Adam. All right. Tucker. All right. Yolanda Williams. Hey, Yolanda. All right. Come on, Miss Exotic. Don't hurt him now. Don't hurt him tonight.
Well, yeah, they was like all mad last the other day, but yeah. I mean, I guess it's okay.
You showed out, Miss Exotic.
But I mean, I'm an artist. I love to show out.
You showed out. Showed out.
I showed out. It was true though. And then that man he called, he said about the fishnet outfit. I literally saw somebody else had a fishnet outfit.
Oh my God.
I was like,
was it young, middle age, or what?
He was young. I'm like, girl, you too cute.
Oh my God.
She said, okay, I won't. I said, okay.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, you only can do better if you know better. Somebody
right, that's true.
Better. Maybe she didn't know, but she was very pretty in her outfit.
Okay.
But it's just not for a 35-degree day.
Yeah. My buddy, Lanisha Pendleton, how you doing? But let me ask you a question, Miss Exotic. And we know you've been married for 38 years. You're divorced now. But I want to ask you a question. What is a good woman?
Me?
Okay. Tell me about me then.
A
Okay.
good woman is a person that like make your family happy. You know, a good woman raise the children. A good woman rear her children. A good woman is her man's backbone. A good woman can also rear her man in the right direction. It's a give and take. You know, maybe I do sound a little selfish, but I know how to be a good woman. And good woman is not based on sex. Because if you're a good lover, you're a good lover. And everybody's not a good lover anyway. So sex is not based on being a good woman. Because I'm a good woman, but I'm still going to have me some good sex.
Mm-hmm.
Period. It's part of who you are. It's part of being a woman. Sex is part of it. I see people say, oh, if you give yourself freely and all that. That don't got nothing to do with it. If you're a good person, you're a good person. That's you, who you are as a person. That's what counts. Not if you're having sex, because people got so many sexy things going on nowadays. That doesn't equip of who you are as a person. I don't equate sex as a person.
Oh,
Because
okay.
good people are just good people and bad people are bad people.
So you say
And it
you're a
don't
good.
always have nothing to do with sex.
So you say you're a good woman, and you know how to be good to your man, and what else you said?
You have to rear your children in the right direction.
Direction, okay.
You have to rear your husband in the right direction also.
Okay.
Being a parent is being a woman, being a mother. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm a great-grandmother.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm a woman.
All right. Hold it right there. Let me go to the next call. I want to have them hold on long. Don't nobody go nowhere. I'm going to give me some men on here too. 331 area code 331.
Hi, Martin.
Hey.
This is the young lady that said hi to you in the chat, and I said I was at Beer Party.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Hey, what's
the
up?
question?
What's up, buddy? What's going on? That dress was sharp, girl. You know that dress was sharp you had on. It was sharp. I
Thank
tell you,
you.
it was sharp. Was it custom or just you? It was vintage. I know that much.
Yeah, it's vintage. I wear a lot of vintage.
Okay, it was nice.
I just know where to get my stuff at. It don't cost much either.
All right, you put listen. You put it together. You know, I'm a thrifty shopper too. I love that vintage stuff though. But go ahead. Talk
But
to
so the question was, I heard you ask somebody what's a good woman.
Yeah, let me hear it from you. Yeah.
Okay, I think a good woman is a nourishing woman,
Mm-hmm.
a person that knows how to uplift her mate,
Mm-hmm.
a person that knows how to listen, that has a good listening ear, a person that knows how to react when it's time to react, and slow to speak when it's time to shut up, knowing when to shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing when to speak and knowing when to shut up. And, I know that's hard with some women these days. I used to talk to my daughters about that. So, just be a good protector. I mean, a good person that can listen, a person that knows how to nourish a person. And women we all was born with that type of quality, but I know a lot of us don't utilize it these days. But, and just come in as authentic as you can come. Like, come naked when you come to the table. When you meet somebody, you get into a relationship, to me, being a good woman for that person, just telling the person exactly who you are, And like I said,
okay.
I know women think that word obey is a bad word, but I don't think
that's where I was finna go. I said I haven't heard nobody say, what about being submissiveness? That's what I haven't heard that put in, but that's kind of like obey. Yeah.
I don't think that. Well, I don't think that being knowing where to obey, that's like being submissive, because there may be some things that you don't agree with your husband. I just don't go for every man that you just dating or whatever. You have to be your husband.
Right.
To me.
I feel you.
So somebody who can lead you in the right direction. And sometimes, that man may not be going down the right path, right? But you just gonna be there. You may come in with a goal, saying, hey, let's go and get this big piece of property or something. Now, in my mind, it may not sound like a good idea, right?
Right.
But for him, he saw the vision, because God only gives everybody their own individual vision. That's what people don't understand. So if he saw the vision, maybe he knows something
more than I know about this piece of property. So I go ahead and I go along with it just because he is my husband, and that's just obeying and respecting the opportunity that he sees, and just following along with it. But that don't mean that it's gonna even go right. It may not even go right, but at least I did my job as a woman. I obeyed his footsteps. I did what he asked of me to do, and that's
Okay.
it.
Hold it right there. Let me take this new caller. Don't go nowhere. 7956. Hey, caller. You're live, uncut, unedited.
Hey, Martin, this Nathan.
What's up, Nathan? My
Uh,
brother. Go ahead. What's a good man?
A good man is a man that will love, honor, and cherish and value his woman, always putting her needs first before his own. He don't call her the B word, the H word. He knows how to have conversations with that woman. A good man is knowing how to treat the woman's children. He tries to not take the place of the father, but he fills the void in the children's life. DNA doesn't make you a dad. It's the things that you do that makes you a dad. And the same thing goes to being a good man. Being a good man doesn't mean that not only are you a good provider, but also are you a good protector. Also, are you a good nurturer or a good healer? When a woman gets sick, you can take care of the household and make sure that house is standing at a place to where when trouble arrives, that good man is always that protector and a woman's shield, not the deflection of the shield. When a woman comes to that man and asks that man about the situation that arises, be the solution to the problem and not add to her stress. Try to relieve her stress, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. That is what a good man is. A good man is, if he's been raised by his parents, he knows how to treat that woman. And when you treat that woman as his equal, then he would know how to treat that woman. And that's what a good man is, just being a man. He that findeth a wife find a good thing. It said a wife, not a playmate, a wife, not a man that not a man that you're gonna be telling her what to do. Ask her what her suggestions is, and not always try to bully her or try to belittle her and try to talk down to her. That to me is the definition of a good man. Never go to bed mad at each other. Find solutions to the problem and solve those problems. And if people would do that, these relationships will last a lot longer, and you'll have more marriages and less divorce. Can I get a witness?
All right.
That's enough said.
Enough said. I got a question I want to ask the ladies. I'm going to get personal. But you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Now, if you are engaged in a relationship, a sexual relationship, some people in a relationship there's no sex, and the man cannot perform, what do? How do you tell him? Do you get rid of him? Okay, one at a time. Okay, well, hold on.
Martin.
Okay, go ahead. Go answer. Go ahead.
Sex in a relationship.
No, not you,
my
brother.
opinion.
Not you, brother Nate. I'm asking the women.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm asking the women.
I'm just gonna be flat honest with you. If you can't perform, matter of fact, I have dumped the man because he couldn't perform.
But what if he was like the man that Nathan described? He nurturing, he caring about you, he look out for you, he do things for you, but you still dump him. Good man, he won't cheat on you, he bring you flowers, he help you pay your bills, he's very supportive of you, but his sex is nothing. So you get rid of him, huh?
Well, I had been dating a man for like 4, 5 years, and he had started taking high blood pressure pills, and he couldn't perform, and I got rid of him. I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you the truth.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Now
Well,
hold on, one
well,
person at a time. But one person, let her tell her
my
truth.
personal opinion, my personal opinion, we had been going out for 4, 5 years. We had been seeing each other, and he couldn't perform, so I got rid of him.
Okay. So okay. Oh well. Oh, let's go to the next female. 9161. I think that's Miss Exotic. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, if a man was doing everything that he's supposed to do, so put it like this: if he was my husband and he was doing everything he's supposed to do, and he couldn't perform, then of course I would stay with him because that's a different scenario. But if he's just a man and you want to be with me and you can't perform, no, I don't need nobody that can't perform. Like, no, I'm not about to do that. I'm a sexual woman. I'm not about to be with somebody that can't have sex. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Now let me
So
ask
it's
you.
a no for me.
I want to ask you a question. Now suppose you dating a nice gentleman who you really admire, whether he's not your husband, or whatever. And y'all have great sexual relationship. He find out that he got prostate problems. Now he got to go under the knife, and he probably won't be healed until another year. What do? You get rid of him?
He got a big house and some money. I keep his ass. If he good to me, I'm not gonna get rid of somebody that's good to me for sex. Now, if you good to me, I can wait it out. I can figure it out, and then I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna go get somebody have sex with you. Stop playing with me.
Well, let me see. My cousin said,
I'm gonna have sex and allow you to be good to me. How's that?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, you telling your truth. My cousin said that's the reason why a man doesn't put a woman before his purpose. The human body is going to deteriorate eventually.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me go to area code 331. Come on, 331. Ooh, I got another call or two. Come on, 331. 331.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't leave the guy.
Okay.
But I don't just date. I date with a purpose. So it's always going to be somebody who I'm going to be with all the time. So
Right.
with that being said, no, you won't just. I wouldn't just throw the man away. Because if I'm dating, he already good to me. Because I wouldn't be dating if you're not.
Tell
So
the
that's just
truth.
bottom
Tell
line
the
what that is.
truth.
That-
So
And
that's
shame
it.
the devil.
So,
I like you. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's see people. See, sometimes we got to be careful not let our emotions and the feelings get in the way of a good person. Imagine how many good people, both males and females, that we've met in this life, probably dated, and that probably would have been a good lifetime companion, but we overlooked them over some small things. Yeah, really, real talk.
Oh, wow.
Real talk. I mean, it's happened. You got a man that's there for you. He care about you. He won't cheat on you. You know his whereabouts. Yeah, I mean, he's everything in the man that you desire, but he lacking in that one area in that bedroom. Y'all got to, what you gonna do? Huh?
Keep the man that's good to be here to never know I'm cheating. Like,
Okay,
wow.
Exotic, you always have a story, don't you? I think this.
I'm not about to live without sex.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear
I'm
you.
not about to lie.
I hear you. Okay, you telling the truth. That's what we talking about, telling the truth. Let me get this new caller. Hold on, Nathan. So I want you to think I'm skipping you. But let me get this new caller real quick. 3699. I think I know who that is. They're like my partners, huh?
Hey, friend. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, there it is, my friend. That's
Hey.
like my sister, y'all. All right.
Yeah.
Come on,
See,
partner.
this is the
Go ahead.
See, this is the thing. You can tell who's been loved and who hasn't, and who has been looking in all the wrong places, because a relationship is more than
I'll call you
sex.
back. Okay.
It's more than sex. It's a spiritual connection. See, when you've been with someone and you started out on truth and being friends, you've been through everything, and some sexes that fades away. When you start a relationship built on lust, that's all it's going to ever be. Because I mean, you can be with somebody and you were 25 and then you turn around and you're 53, 52. And let's not talk about health conditions. You could be put on a medication, high blood pressure medication. That messes with a man's sex drive, you know, all different types of things. So basically, you're just a shallow person. You know, what if your husband or your man gets sick? You're gonna go cheat because he can't perform in the bedroom? It really tells a story about your life and the walk that you've had in it as a woman, because it's more to a relationship than sex. Sex is not everything. The attraction is, you know, one thing, and there's
Sex is
more
not everything
ways
to
to.
you.
No, it's not.
Sex is everything to me. It might not be to you.
Well, that's and
Say
I
for
hope it gets
yourself.
better for you. I hope it
Sex
gets better for
is not
you.
everything for you.
No, it's not. It's not. Because one day, all that, I mean, you got to think, one day those things are going to fade away.
But when it fade, I deal with it.
It's going to fade, you know.
It hasn't faded yet. Wow.
Well, whatever it is. I mean, I'm sure you don't look the way you used to 20 years ago. Okay?
Tell the
You
truth
probably used to be
and
cute in the
shame
face
the
and
devil.
thin in the waist. And now you just, you know, it's a horrible life to live when it's all about flesh and lust.
That's true. That is so
It's a
true.
horrible life to live. I don't want no man that just wants me because I can flip cartwheels on top of him. I want somebody that's going to want me through the good and the bad. I want somebody, you know, and I'm glad I have that. I have it.
Also. Have it, had it, and gonna have it again.
How many times,
right.
though? How many times? How many times are you going to go wasting away on your back looking for the
I'm
man
not
that
wasting
can
away
perform the
on my
best?
back. What's wrong with you?
Well, that's
I'm not
what it
never
is.
wasting away. Are you wasting
You
away?
said you're going to cheat on your husband if he can't give you what you want in the
If
bedroom.
he can't, it's not my fault. If you can't please your wife, that's not my problem. That's your problem. You're the man. If you can't
No.
please your wife, that's not my problem. I'm not gonna.
Lord have mercy.
I'm not never
Whatever
gonna have
man you
sex
got,
with you.
I hope
You
he's
can-
listening to this, and I hope
He over
gets
there
far away from
unsatisfying
you. as he
somebody
can.
I
else.
don't believe she's doing all that. She's not doing all
Good.
that. I don't believe
That's
it.
horrible. That's horrible.
What's horrible?
And
Maybe
you're an
it's
older
free.
woman too. No, that's not
No.
free.
That's what I
What's
said.
horrible?
She's
What's
not doing all
horrible?
And
that.
you're cavalier about it. And you're very, as a matter of
Because you're
fact,
saying
about it,
it's
like
something
it's
horrible
true.
or something like what
It
is horrible about
is.
that?
It is
What part?
horrible because
What's horrible?
you're brandishing
So you
this like
telling
a
me-
357
Okay,
Magnum.
so let me tell you this then. So you said you're married, right?
I am.
Okay, can your husband satisfy you in the bedroom?
Absolutely. It wouldn't matter if his equipment gave out today or tomorrow. I'm satisfied spiritually. Okay?
Okay, he can't have sex in the bedroom. It's already.
Oh, yes, he can. Yes, he can. But see, that's
Mm-mm.
not the point.
Because you
The
know what?
point
You
is-
be talking about so much spiritual. You'll be talking about how
Yes.
much you love your husband and how
Yeah,
you think
and I do.
feel.
And I do.
But
Yeah.
I ain't from the heart. But you talking about spiritual and
Yeah.
God. No. That.
Baby, bye. You
I
are
know what
shallow.
love sounds like, and you are not in a loving
Yeah.
marriage. You can tell them
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
I know
am.
how
And
love
Mark knows
sounds.
it. You don't know anything about love. You're on a public domain talking about cheating on your husband. Cut it out, lady.
I don't have a
Cut
husband.
it out. Or a man or whatever you got. Maybe you don't have one because you don't know how to keep them spiritually. You don't know how to spiritually feed a man. You don't know the first thing about love. You don't know the first thing about it. Classless and shallow. You on here brandishing your indiscretion like it's a 357. No, it's
Most
the
men
truth.
are
And somebody
357.
needs to tell you. And
They
somebody
ride by
needs to
you.
tell you.
But they
Somebody
leaving
needs
you with
to tell
children. He's just riding by you. Get the heck up out of here, girl. I know what men do,
No,
and I know how women
no,
do.
it
They were
sounds
so
like
great.
you have
We
been
were
hurt
single
just
parents.
like the rest of us.
We were so
Yeah.
great.
I'm not a
We
single
were
parent,
parents.
sweetie. I don't have children by choice. And Martin knows that too. I've lived a good life. I still get what I want in and out of reason. See, you don't see, I'm not, don't try to stereotype me because you way out of your league with me. Way out of it. And Martin knows that too. So don't talk that baby mama and all that crap because I don't wear those shoes.
Okay. Fortunate that you
Okay.
have those
Let's
shoes.
see what the man got to say. Come on, brother Nate.
Horrible.
Nate,
I'm not horrible.
Nathan,
You
I
are.
just what it is.
Ho-
You all are
hold on,
horrible.
ladies.
Horrible.
let me hear what the
Acting
brother
like
got to say.
something is
Because
not
I want him to
Girl,
beat me
you're
up.
a mess.
No, you're a
Nathan,
mess.
Nathan,
I'm here.
okay,
I'm here.
if you dealing with a woman and you love her and for some reason, somehow she can't perform anymore, the sex is not great, what do you do? What would you do?
When you marry a woman, the Bible teaches you for better or worse through sickness and health. And what that means is sexually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you stick by your wife.
Mm.
Too many times we give up and give in instead of trying to nurture our mate. We give up and give in. So that's the problem. And when we have older women talking about, I'm going to leave my husband if he doesn't perform. What if the script was flipped and he felt that way about you? Let me just preach for a minute. Sometimes that vagina, Jesus help me, may not work the same at 22 as it did in 32. You hope it worked at 42, and you better believe you better hope it work at 52. So don't say, well, if my husband leaves me or if he can't perform, I'm going to go get somebody else. Because sometimes that ticking time bomb that was explosive in the beginning can turn into fireworks and cracker jacks at the end. There you go.
Okay, thank you. All right, we need some more.
about that.
Okay, well, we need some more calls. That was from a man's point of view now. I'm asking everybody what's their truth are, I'm sorry. So, hey, that's from a man's point of view. He said what it is, so, but what I got out of that, he was like, you got to be careful because the tides may turn. It may be you the one that gets sick and all that. Now, what if the woman become a stroke victim and the whole left side be paralyzed? Then,
That happened to me already.
yeah, I don't know what, I'm just speaking in general, because, you got a lot of people out, you got a lot of people out here, Miss Exotic. They don't want to take care of nobody. They don't have time. They don't have the patience.
Marriage is a patient type of thing. It's not going to always be rosy and sunshine. We live in Chicago, Illinois, not La La Land. And a lot of these relationships, they're in La La Land, but they're in Buffalo, New York mindset. They have the Buffalo, New York mindset, wishing they was in La La Land, knowing damn well it doesn't be hot in Buffalo. But they think that when it comes to their sex life, they think that everything's supposed to go 1, 2, 3. It's supposed to be quick. No, it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
To keep a good soulmate, you have to learn to be her playmate first. Learn what she desires, what she craves, what she nurtures. Learn her weak spots. Don't just jump in the bed and think that, we're gonna do the hunker junker, the mumbo jumbo. No, it's not that simple. You have to learn your mate, and when you learn your mate, regardless if she's sick, you're going to love her unconditionally, no matter if she cannot perform. I'm sorry, Martin.
Okay.
I just had to say that.
All right, we got a new caller, 9743. Come on, new caller. New caller.
Hey, you.
Hey, this is Dr. K. Hey, Doc. I know you got a lot to say. Oh, Dr. K, I know you got a lot to say. So do I need to go? Can I take a water break and go get me some water? Go ahead, Dr. K. I'm here. I'm just talking.
Go get you some water.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that Exotic on the phone?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Don't be
Hi,
beating up on
sweetie.
my
How
Miss
are
Exotic.
you?
She's cute.
I love her.
I know.
I love her. But I saw a comment that Ronnie Johnson had made.
Okay.
Let me briefly say this. Jezebel was not a whore.
Okay.
She was never a prostitute. Read the word. Jezebel was after prophets. She was killing them because she was telling them the truth. You know, she was trying to stop them from being productive. When people get Jezebel wrong. Jezebel was not a prostitute. She wasn't a hooker. She went on the corner. Jezebel was after the prophet. Her mandate was to kill prophets. That's what she did. I heard somebody mention about marriage. Marriage is honorable and it's beautiful because God created that. And when you're dating, and the men got me all messed up. I'm sorry. Last night, I was on there listening to the men, and I enjoyed the men. I really did. But when you're talking about getting to know each other, you got to take time to understand where each other come from. You know, Martin, for example, may come from a wealthy, rich family. I may come from a poor family, you know, and sometimes family values and ethics and principles can cross over into what you think you should have, you know. Then if we get together, I'm just saying an example because he's my brother, you know, then, oh, don't marry him because, oh, they think they're that, or don't be with her because they're too low. You know, it's not about that. It's about love, LOVE, that's mandated within the heart of each other, you know. And when two people come together, it is a good thing. It is a beautiful thing. And then you replenish the earth by developing the family. Those are the good things that we do. A lot of people were not taught like that. It just wasn't, you know, and when they're not taught, they don't understand, like the young man last night. Martin, I'm going to give you I'm just going to say it. Brother, you took communication to a higher level. Martin had some wonderful men on last night, but there was one young man, I'm not going to mention the age, who is yet developing and growing. And Martin said, you got to learn how to listen and respect each other. And because a young man, as Martin said, he said, this is why these other generation, they kill each other off, because they got to have the last word. He made it very clear. Martin, you set that tone because you pissed off my son. My son heard you. He said, well, it's about gender. I said, no. There's a rule for old school. Old school have rules that last a long time if you're taught it. If you're taught. And that's the thing. We have to be able to be taught. So, Martin, I just wanted to let everybody know. I was on the phone with these men from 10 o'clock to 1 something this morning. I was halfway tired. But it was wonderful to hear the men communicate the way that they did. And all of the men, you all were there last night. I respect you. You all didn't go talking about you're going to shoot somebody, you're going to kick somebody behind, you didn't threaten to break their car window or slash their tire or kick their dog or none of that stuff. They had a conversation. So, yes, I mean, as Exotic, I will tell you this, and this is what I'm telling you. I never met you. I don't know you, but I love you. I love you because you are a woman. No matter what, I love you. You don't know me and I don't know you, but I love you and any woman that's on here. I love you all. We have to learn how to love each other. No matter what our flaws be, we still got to learn love each other because we have another generation that is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And when they see us at each other, they don't know how to accept one another. So I love you, Exotic. I love you, honey. I love you. I love you.
All right, people, we still taking calls, 872-299-0808. I want Verlene Noble to call in. She always talking. She says she married to a pastor. Call in, give us some of that spiritual advice. Call in, 872-299-0808. I want to hear it. You said, I got her back tonight. I'm back. Don't y'all be coming hard judgment on Exotic. Well, tell us what we're doing wrong. Maybe you can come in and you're a woman of God. You say you're in the church, so you can come in here and correct us. We stand to be corrected. Come on out here and talk to us. 872-299-0808. Call in, Miss Exotic. I'll give you 5 minutes to preach to us. 10 if you need it. 15 if you really, really got to do it. And we'll just sit quiet and listen to you and tell us where we're going wrong and what we're doing wrong. I tell you, listen, one thing about me, I learned how to listen. People, sometimes it's painful when people saying things that you don't want to hear or you don't care about what they're saying, but you have to listen. You have to give them that respect. And I've learned how to respect people's opinions and their thoughts, whether I believe it's right or not. I really do that. But I need some more callers. Call in 872-299-08, or you can call the number directly over my head, 872-297-6389. Both numbers are working. I need more. I got a panel of like five ladies, 4 ladies and one male. So listen, let's do it. Now, I want to ask Miss Exotic.
Yes.
I want you to be honest with me. Would you recommend one of your sons, and I don't know if you have a son, if you had a son or grandson, would you recommend him to marry a woman like you?
Yes.
And tell me why.
Because I'm a good woman. You are the best in the world on other stuff. I'm a good woman. I know how to give directions. I'm a good person. You're judging. I know my character. I have a good character. I have a good personality. But my way is just my way. I mean, I just feel that with anybody, if you're married to somebody and they're not coming to the table, they're supposed to come to the table with, like, you're going to say, well, I'm going to live without this. And I've never been a cheater. I would have lived without love because I'm in a loveless marriage. Trying to be like, I'm going to raise the kids and I'm going to do everything the right way. But I was really not being true to myself. But I was raising my kids and being a wife and trying to be the best woman I could be. At the end of the day, men have to honor their wives. So you can't say it's just a one-sided way. No, I'm not going to let nobody mistreat me and not give me the attention that I need as a woman. Period. I'm not going to do that. I would never do that to myself. So people can judge me all they want to, but I'm not going to never live with what I need for myself in my life. So if you can't, I wouldn't, no. You don't do that to people.
So,
and people try to judge you by that.
So you will recommend your son or your grandson to marry a woman such as yourself? Is
yeah,
that what
very
you tell
someone
them?
like me. Because if I love you, I love you. And if I don't, I don't. And I'm not going to cheat behind your back. I'm going to let you know. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm about to sneak around the corner. No. Baby, we got a problem here. Like, we need to talk about this. We need to work things out. I'm not about to be like lying to you. I got married young. So what, like she said, what goes in the beginning, it might not be then. I don't know. You know, things fizzle in, things fizzle out. But in this case, I don't know. I only can tell you that Leona, I love being married, and I love being single now. And I love my affair I had. So, I mean, that's me, and that's my life. I found joy in my life. It might not have been the biblical because I was married, but it was love just the same. Because we want to live and never have that love. Somebody to love you and they love you back. That's awesome love.
Okay.
In the beginning of our marriage, yeah, I had that. But towards the end, I don't know what was going on.
Are you basing love with sex or other things? I mean, I'm confused.
Love is not sex. Love is
I'm
love.
asking. I'm just asking the question, you know.
Love is not sex.
Describe love to me in your own words. Coming from
love
another.
Is in your eyes.
No, I'm talking about
love
coming from another person. It's coming from another person.
Love
Describe
is
love.
in
A
the
companion.
touch. Love is in the air. Love is love. Love
Okay.
is a lot of things.
Miss Exotic, listen to me. Listen what I'm trying to say. Explain love to me.
Because she doesn't know.
Okay, well let me.
I do know what love is. When my
Okay.
man walking in the door, he's fast to me, and my eyes love him, and his eyes love me. Period. Love is a touch. A man can hug you. If he love you,
Miss
that's a touch.
Exotic.
That's not sex.
Miss Exotic. Let me ask you a question. I tell you what, before I do that, let me go to this new caller. I'm gonna come back to you. 6856. Come on, caller. 6856. New caller. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Martin?
What's going on?
Yeah, this is wild. I wanted to ask.
Wow, what was you at yesterday, man?
I
faked me out.
When I woke up, it was 2 people. You're going at it.
Yeah, you faked me out yesterday, man. I looked for you.
I want to ask Exotic a question behind what you asked her.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Exotic. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. I heard your story when you was on there with the women. I hear it today. That's your business, and you said you don't do those things today. But he asked you if you would want your son or your grandson involved with a woman such as yourself. You got a lot of promiscuous stuff going on when you were in the relationship and married. You said you had a husband and are fortunate to be blessed with a boyfriend too. You said that was a blessing.
Right.
Okay, so you know men get emotional about sharing their women and stuff like that way more than y'all could ever be. So you saying you would want your son or your grandson to take on that strain or that traumatic experience that you've given
son and
out
grandson
as far as
married.
Okay, I don't think Mom want to interrupt the question right now, man. Please, just hear me out for a second. You would want him to take that experience into his well-being and be hurt and possibly want to do something to himself behind those promiscuous ways, and another woman do them like that. That's okay for them to experience that too? Or are you saying that the things that you've done in the past, it didn't matter to the man, in your eyesight?
I'm gonna say my question. Your question is, would I want my son to marry a woman like me? Yes, marry a woman that loves you, because I loved my husband, period, and he loved me, period. I love my boyfriend, he loved me, period. So yes, marry somebody that loves you, and you love them back. Of course,
okay, so you saying he loved the fact that you was out being promiscuous and being with young men and doing those other things, that you saying that your husband loved that too? Or he didn't care? I mean, he didn't care about those things.
I can't answer for him. I only can answer for myself.
You can't answer for him because you know how men are. You can't answer for him. You know what you went through with him. Are you telling me he never said nothing about your whereabouts of the things you doing, or he did not?
He never said nothing
because he didn't care.
Thank you.
He didn't care.
Thank you.
That was my question. I mean, what are you thinking? You saying thank you for what? That's what I'm getting at here.
Apparently he didn't care.
You in love with him, but it look like he don't even care what you doing. So what was the point of what you were doing? And what was not the question was, do you want your kids or grandson to endure that type of trauma in their heart that you dish?
It's
they
not
have to go through if a woman does them like that.
I didn't treat nobody like something. You all act like I did something to somebody.
No, you said you used to be married. And
I said I made myself
to have a relationship on the side. You think that's normal?
Myself happy.
Not normal.
That's normal, man? Is that normal, man?
If it's not normal for you, then it's not normal for you to be happy. I don't have nothing to do with nobody in this world here. I really don't.
But why
I'm not saying you being anything wrong. The question was, did you want your family to endure what a man can endure behind those acts?
Yes, marry somebody that loves you, period.
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay.
I'm worthy of a husband. I'm worthy of a man, and I'm worthy to be married.
On the phone for 2 days.
Period.
You only see, are you a troll or are you for real what you're saying? Are you trolling or are you for real? Because it ain't making no sense too much. I already told Martin, I said, well, they judging her, and she said she don't do those things no more, so they shouldn't really go in on her lifestyle. She said she not, she regret and see that those things were wrong, and she's not doing those things as she's living now. I mean, at that age too that you are, because you're not young. Nobody has no time for no foolishness like that anyway. And if you pass 60 or 58 or above, nobody has no time for their foolishness anyway. In this type of world what we living in, I understand
sounds
that
so
you
angry.
were doing it now. I just ask, would you be satisfied if your kid felt like that, had to come to you and say, well, mommy, she's hurting me. All she's doing is running around cheating on me and having relations everywhere else. Or is he going to tell you he feel good about this or he's hurt? And what good do you do him? What good can you say to him to make him come back around when you've done these same things?
Like I tell anybody, marry somebody that loves you and you love them back. And if you're not satisfied with that person, get a divorce. Why stay in a situation that you're not happy with?
Okay, so why did you divorce your husband when you was running around with this young man that passed away on you? Rest in peace to that gentleman, but your younger man passed away. Why you divorce your husband then? If you, why you saying get a divorce if you ain't happy? Obviously, it was something that you had going on that you wasn't happy with. You didn't get a divorce.
Her husband was a good man, and she knew it, and she didn't want nobody else to have him, so she took him through that mess.
Exactly. And to whomever that's on the other line, you're understanding where I'm headed and what train I'm on. This other lady doesn't see acting like there's only a one-way answer to these questions. And it's only her way, which is fine, but that's not how this goes. That's not how this go, ma'am. I'm not here to judge.
Apparently it's how it goes because
it just don't sound like it's even real. What you saying?
My life is not real. My life is very, very, I have lived a very good life, a very exciting life, a very different life than most people. And I've learned a lot from a lot of things in my life. But as far as y'all not going to judge me. I'm no longer with my husband. I stayed and I did the best I can as a woman should do. And it was his choice.
The best that you could do, not a woman. You.
I'm a woman, because I'm a woman. And don't take that away from me, baby. I'm a woman.
Not a woman. The
period.
best that you could do.
I am a woman, and I did the best.
You said you was a good woman, too, right?
I guarantee you're not going to find nobody better when you get through talking.
You're on.
That's better than you?
Find somebody better.
Yeah. Bragging about your indiscretion.
Oh, no better. What, being permissive?
I'm talking about better woman. Because indiscretions don't make you not be who you are. It's an indiscretion, just like you
how
said.
you do it.
And I did it how I did it, and I accomplished everything I tried to accomplish in the process.
I would never embarrass my husband
Hold on.
by sitting up talking
One
about
more.
how I'm going to get out on if he can't perform anymore. That's horrible.
Well, maybe it's reasons why he couldn't perform.
That's horrible. And I don't
maybe it's not as horrible as you
I think
think.
you're just saying things to get a rise. Because I don't even get that from your spirit on the phone.
Exactly.
I think
you're trolling, ma'am. You're not telling. You're just making up stuff. You're calling back and making up stuff. Come on, man.
You're just making up stuff because
you're trolling.
Too much. Yeah.
You're not the only one that's been around a long time, ma'am. You ain't the only one that do this. You ain't the only one that committed adultery.
And I don't have to be a troll. So I would rather you think it's a troll anyway. Believe it. Don't believe it. That's better for me.
Yeah, I get it.
Because it sounds horrible. So I would hope nobody believes it. Please believe I made it up. It would sound better if I made it up.
Yeah.
Okay? If that sounds better to you, I made it up.
I want to ask you a question.
But I guarantee you,
Miss Exotic.
The marriage was on the news.
Miss Exotic.
My boyfriend was on the news. I had to make
I think I know. When you told me that, what came to my mind, was that your boyfriend the one died at the pier? That's what I really think.
Yes.
I figured that because I kept putting it together.
Yeah,
I put it to
the day he died.
Okay. I put that there. He died trying to save some people in that boat. Okay. I figured that. I put it together. When you told me, I was like, man, okay. Said the age, and I was trying to put it together. I said, maybe that might be the one, because we were thinking it. That he probably got shot and killed. Me and another friend, but I said, no, it might be the one at the pier on 31st Street, right?
My boyfriend of 10 years.
Okay, 31st Street. Okay. All right. Okay, cool.
Sorry about that happened. I wasn't disrespecting him at all in no manner or you, ma'am.
Right.
Neither one. No disrespect to nobody on the panel. I had a question that you said you were satisfied with them being, under the tutelage of a woman such as yourself or your past. I got my answer. You said yes.
Because you want somebody to love you. You don't want somebody to disrespect you. You want somebody to love and honor you.
You wasn't honoring.
I love my husband and I honor my husband.
No, you
I
can't.
did everything I'm supposed to do as a woman. I did what I'm supposed to do as a woman. It is a man's job to please his woman.
I bet you he filed
I can't
first.
say he should have filed a little sooner, then I would have been married to my man, okay? He should have filed a lot sooner. Period.
Yeah, well.
Anybody?
I hear how strong you is with it, but I just want to know,
Anybody else have any questions about this situation? What do you think? I mean, I want I want one person to call in. Verlene, I want her to call in. She's very vocal on there, and I want her to call in. Please hit these like buttons, people. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, hit the like button. The more you hit like, the more I go up and go up, go up, go up, and go up. So that was a good question you asked, Wild Hunnets. And now, Miss Exotic, I don't want you to get all upset or anything like that, but your story is like kind of confusing. You saying one point period, you saying you was a good woman and you respect him. Then another part, you saying, hey, you had a little side man. You know,
it was 38 years.
Okay.
You know how many things happened in 38 years?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a 1 year, it wasn't 2 years. It was a 38-year marriage. He made a decision. I just lived my life to the decision that he made. I don't have to say, oh, I'm going to just be by myself until our divorce is final. I don't have to say that I'm just going to be by myself to this. Like, no. You walked out because I called you at the hotel. And I said that yesterday. I called him at the hotel. He ain't never called me in no hotel.
Do you think he know you was messing?
Exotic.
Martin.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, hold it, Sharice. Yeah, go ahead, Sharice. Go ahead. Yeah, let Nate go.
I can hear what she's saying. I hear what you're saying, Miss Exotic, and I understand because I'm in my second marriage. I was young when I got married the first time too, and I too did a lot of things that I regret, but I got a second chance. Okay, things were done to me as well, and it was hurtful. Okay, and you got to think when you're 25 and married, I'm gonna show you. Now, and the tit for tat. But now that I'm where I am now, that's just not. It's not conducive to your well-being, your state of mind, your peace. And I just feel like listening to you, and I understand from being a wife 2 times over that a lot of the things that you did, it was a temporary fix. You didn't want to do those things, but it made you feel better, like I'm gonna fix you. Now you just said you caught that man at the hotel, and I know that was I know it was shattering, horrible. But if the woman that I am today, I wouldn't spread myself thin thinking I'm going to get back because I might even bring more harm to myself trying to get back. And I know you're an older woman, so what did O.B. Wright say? The dog ran over the tracks. The train cut off his tail. He lost his whole darn head trying to save a piece of tail. Okay? So the get back is not even worth it when you think about playing with people's emotions. Now, what if that young guy would have really, really been into you? You're not leaving your husband. Now he want to kill you. You know, that kind of stuff happens.
That can happen, but I would have left. I was leaving. I was in the process.
Yeah, it's just so much. And now, I'm not going to spread myself thin and get messed up. I'm just going to have to leave. Because I know,
I was with my husband
how
at the
your
time.
mind was
He had left. My husband left in 2017. We just now divorced in 20, whatever year it is.
I
haven't even been divorced the whole year yet.
I get it.
So,
and you are worthy of love. You are, but in order for you to attract, it's got to be some adjustments made, Auntie. Got to be some adjustments made because you're worthy of that. You're well worth it. You kept a marriage for 38 years. You know how to do something. Some now. No,
I'm a good woman.
38
I'm a
years,
very
that's a
good
long
woman.
time. And I believe
Right.
you.
To change up your whole life. Come on now, like who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that.
Well, listen, we got a man want to say something. Go ahead, Nathan. I think that was you. Yeah, Nate, go ahead.
I just want to say that marriage is supposed to be sacred between a man and a woman, and not to say that marriage is going to be a fairy tale all the time. You're going to go through your trials and your tribulation and everything, but we have to learn how to screen our mate before we make them our mate in the beginning. You know, you got too many people in a relationship playing house, and too many people that are married living a single lifestyle. And that right there is where I'm kind of confused on that, because when you living with somebody, you want to do all these marital things. But then when you're single, you know, when you have a single lifestyle and you're not married, you know, you want to go out, you know what I'm saying? You want to act like, or you my wife, or you my husband. You ain't got no ring on my finger. You can't tell me what I can and cannot do. And that's what the problem is nowadays, is because we have to learn our mate before we make them our mate. And when we're not disciplined, we have to be disciplined in our relationship before we be committed to a marriage. Because when you are married, you have the same thing you do to get that woman is the same thing you need to continue to do to keep that woman. And a lot of people don't want to put in the work to build a relationship. They just want an easy handout. You know, when things get rough, it get tough, they want to walk away. They want to, you know, cheat. They, you know, they want to do all these things. What could I do to make my relationship work? Cheating is wrong. When you marry, not only are you cheating on your mate, you're cheating on your children, you're cheating on your family, you're cheating on the marital vows and all that stuff. You see, I'm talking about, I love my wife and my husband. You in a hotel room with another man or another woman. You wasn't thinking about your wife or your husband when you in that hotel room doing stuff until 3, 4, 5 in the morning, turning your phone on silent. You knew what you were doing. Come on now, stop playing house.
Okay.
Everybody that's married don't need to be married.
Okay.
Everybody that's in a relationship, stop playing house. Do what God wants you to do, and you will never go wrong.
All right, we got Dr. Z here. Dr. Z, how you doing? What's up, Hawk? I see you. I know who you are, Howard's brother from the old neighborhood Woodline. I just wanted you to know this because I'm posting comments. Okay, Brother Hawk. Okay, I got you. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly. Hey, Dr. Z.
The one.
All right, how you?
The show last night was really interesting.
No, you was trying to shut us down. Come on, Martin. You gave it women. I think both shows was like 3 hours. Something. Both shows are 3. You trying to shut us down because it was going too well.
It wasn't going well at all.
Yeah, yes, it was. To me, it was. I think it was a learning moment. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
It was a learning moment. I'm gonna be quiet for a while. I want to hear what they.
Okay. Well, let me go to my favorite military militant sergeant. He always got to talk about the military, but the military's been good to him. Sarge, what's up, Sarge? Come on, Sarge.
Hey, what's going on, man? Made it back home.
Okay.
From visiting miniature humans and everything. Now I gotta take some pills for my back. But I'm old, Martin. I'm old. But I was listening to the conversation, and it reminded me of an old Boy George song, some lyrics that I pretty much lived by since I heard that song. Right? This says, "Time won't give me time, 'cause time make lovers feel like they got something real. But you and me, we know they've got nothing but time, and time won't give me time." So in short, just like, hey, Give me time.
Like they got
Please sing it.
something real. Yeah, I know.
Go ahead. That's what I'm saying. And that was real life. I was like, that is deep. Cause who got time for that? One foot in the door and 1 foot out. You know, I couldn't spend my life like that. I mean, cause I've been in situations, what marriage is, and there were infidelities on both our parts, not just me. But my thing was this. It can be worked out. You're going to have to, I'll give you that one. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you that one. But, you got that one. Don't do it again. Well, that's it. I don't want to hear nothing at all, but where you about to move your doggone stuff? I'll call you kinfolk. But, now unless it's a situation, it's infidelity, and you spent my money on some nigga, that's an instant cut off at the kneecaps, you're gone. Now, you want to spend your money getting pimped by somebody? Well, go get pimped. That's my money I work for. I know when you're married, it's our money, but not for that. So, the sister said 38 years of marriage. That's a long time.
That is.
That's a long time. But it don't matter. You'll never know anybody 100% in and out. To see, like with Martin and I don't know how old you ladies are, but with Martin and I, the generation before us, see, that's when women, they couldn't just go and work and this and that and that and this. The man had to do all that and support everything. So you had to, if you was gonna creep, you did some real good creeping. See what I'm saying? Because the man came home to a cooked meal, a clean house, and the kids was in order all the time. That was one of them, the man bring home the bacon.
It was the mailman, Sarge. The milkman. The mailman.
Okay. Yeah,
The big man.
It was the mailman, it was the milkman.
Get my own man. I don't need no milkman. No milkman either.
Okay.
Get my own man.
Well, that's the thing. That was back in the day. Now today they could say, "Well, I don't need." See, the first thing, a lot go wrong.
Sarge.
Well, I don't need. As soon as you say you don't need, you don't get.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
For my friend Miss Exotic. All right, Howard, I know you are. Also, my friend Howard, he's on here. Hawk, he's a military man as well. I think he made a career out of the military as well, too, Sarge. That's my buddy. We childhood friends from Cottage Grove.
Okay.
He's on here as well. Appreciate you, brother. I haven't seen you in years, but I know you're doing well. Miss Exotic, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you had to do it all over again, my, what would you change?
If I do it all over again,
Yeah.
Better communication. That's about it.
Okay.
Better communication, because communication is everything. Even like now, like I said, we don't communicate. Like, to me, you spend all that time with somebody and then you can't communicate. That's dumb. So I spent 38 years with somebody that can't communicate. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I feel like I just really wasted 38 years of my life on nothing. Like, it's just wasting time.
I'm quite sure you got some wonderful children out the deal. I'm quite sure some wonderful daughters. I'm quite sure it wasn't all bad, that 38 years. Now, don't get on here and make like that whole 38 years was all bad. I don't believe that now.
Yeah, I had a wonderful marriage, a wonderful life, wonderful children, beautiful grandkids. I mean, like I said, my life is beautiful. Like, I don't have no complaints about my life. But I wish that me and my husband did have better communication. It's like you spend that time. Family is everything. So the man's supposed to be the head, but you want to walk away and be a tail. Like, that's dumb. Like, you supposed to be a man. A man runs his house. So you want to leave in your home to go run somebody else's? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, things that people do doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to do a lot of things. I'm not about to leave and destroy my home.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Did your husband know about your extra marital affair? Did he know about it?
We didn't talk about it. We had no communication. And he probably knew from people telling him, but he didn't ask me nothing about it, so I really don't know. Like, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Oh.
Never asked me about it. It was never discussed. He probably know about me more from this telephone conversation for the last 2 days than he know talking to me one-on-one.
Okay. Okay. Verlene, I need you to call in. Verlene, call in, sister. Don't be shy. Call in. Call in. I need you to call in. Because, but Miss Exotic, it's just me. This is me speaking, Martin. It's not for the whole panel. I still say that you're selfish because you make everything all about you. Everything got to be all about you, and that's not good. What about the man? You know, everything got to be about you, and if it ain't about you, it ain't right. And you know, that's a real selfish behavior.
Yeah, I probably have to work on that because basically I feel like the man's supposed to be the doer, the provider, the conqueror, the cover the love, the cover the house, the cover the family. I think men supposed to just do it all. And it is all about the woman. A man supposed to cherish his woman. And I'm used to my man cherishing me. I don't know nothing about this other stuff. I'm used to being cherished. I'm not being selfish. My man cherished me and I cherish him. I know nothing about you don't supposed to be selfish. When I said all the holidays is mine, all the holidays are mine. I'm the person with the presents. I'm the gift. The man not being selfish.
No, the man.
No, my boyfriend was like, "You are my gift. You are my gift." It wasn't like he the gift. He said I'm the gift. With my husband, I was the gift. So I don't know about nobody. I'm the gift. I don't know about no other women. I don't know if I'm selfish. I'm selfish, but I want a man that be selfish about me because I'm the prize.
The man is not supposed to be a revolving door. You come in when you want to and leave out when you get ready. No. That ain't gonna work that way. It's a give and take thing. Can't be selfish when it comes to love. Can I get a witness?
Yeah, witness.
I was married 38 years and I was with my boyfriend 10 years. So therefore, I know how to be in a long-term relationship also.
It's
like,
not
I know how
about
not
38 years of happiness.
Okay, one voice.
How many years of happiness? I'm only saying happiness to people too.
Yeah, but Miss Exotic, that's all it is time.
That's it.
No,
that's
happiness.
That's just time. Yes, it is.
But that was not happiness. It wasn't happiness. It was not happiness. You know why? Because you wouldn't have been cheating on your husband. Your husband wouldn't have been cheating on you. Period.
Exactly.
So that was not happiness at all. You just talking about time. Who cares? Y'all can be together 60 years. If neither one of y'all, you all are not happy, then you just they're codependent on one another. He got tired of codependent on you and left you for another woman. Period. And more than likely, he's still with her.
Thing.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Let Dr. Z finish talking. Go ahead.
More than likely, he's still with her, which he did say that, and you're by yourself. And probably will be by yourself for the rest of your life.
So you're going to be by yourself for the rest of your life.
No, sweetie, I told you I am married. I don't have to worry about that.
Just like I got left, you can get left too.
No, my husband's not going anywhere.
Period.
She can't take corrective coaching.
And she does not.
It's like
I'm just trying to don't say something about somebody if you don't want somebody to say something about you. So you just tell me that I'm
no, you don't know me just like I don't know you.
You don't know me either, so
but you are the one putting your business out there saying that you cheated on your husband for 10. You was with a boyfriend for 10 years. You too comfortable. You're too comfortable to say, "Oh, I cheated on my husband." You should be embarrassed to say, "I cheated
What am
on my
I
husband."
embarrassed about
for 10
cheating on
years.
these men
With
for?
a little boy. With a
Embarrassed
little
about what?
boy.
I was with a man
With
who
a
loved
little
me.
boy. That's embarrassing.
A man
to me.
who loved me. A young man that knew how to love me.
Sure.
Period.
Sure.
A
Martin, what
young
is the
man that
question
knew how
today?
to love me.
What's the question
This
today,
is
Mr. Martin?
this is a recap on
Question, your husband gonna leave you soon. That's the question. The answer to.
oh Lord. Y'all stop that.
Can I say something, Mark?
Go ahead, wow.
Okay, and you also asked her, what would you change as of today, which would, give you the benefit of a doubt in that question. You still stated, I'll just change communication. What about all the other things that you
to
need to
fix
change?
herself?
Right.
What about other things that you wouldn't want to repeat? That you wouldn't want to repeat in those old times that you said you went through. If you say you ain't changed nothing but communication, you ain't gonna do nothing.
He said, "Well, what I want to change, and that's what I would want to change: communication. Because communication is everything. Sometimes you communicate, and some of those problems, some of those things probably wouldn't have happened if you would communicate.
You said you won't change anything. Just all you would look for is more communication. I mean, you wouldn't be a better. You wouldn't.
If you communicate and you talk to people, you can probably figure out a lot of things if you communicate.
So you wouldn't change that.
We all know that, Mel.
See, I think you guys are missing the point.
You're not the only person that got 38 years.
What was the question of the day? Anyway, what was the question today?
Like
y'all have me on the phone, and you all are like asking me all of this stuff. Like nobody never cheated before or something.
No, that's not what we're saying.
I
admitted to cheating before. Like
you're trying to justify and say you did great doing this. You said you got blessed.
If I found love in the process of cheating on my husband, it's just what it is.
And
I
then
don't
turn around
regret
and say you're a
finding
good
love.
woman.
No, I do not regret finding love. No, I don't regret it. Why would I regret something
So you found 10 years worth of love, but you was already in a doggone marriage. I mean, the math ain't mathing, and with a younger man at that, who probably, I don't know for sure, because
the math is math.
How's the math mathing?
He left me in 2017. And my man said that he would never leave me, and he never did. Period.
She's a cheater. Anytime you can carry on, and this is from a past cheater, so you can't skin me down. Okay. Now, when the cheating,
I mean, the thing is this is what that situation reminds me of. Okay. Some young people that I've talked to. Yeah, exactly. Some young people that I've talked to who saw their father, their kindergarten graduation, their 8th grade graduation, their high school graduation, and their college graduation. But ain't no other time spent with daddy in between that, right? And they looking at that man some type of way, like, but then somebody wants, I got a child that's my kid is 23 years old. But you got doggone hours of time spent with that child. Not even, if you add all that time together collectively, you spent 30 days at best with that child. So, no, all it is it seemed to me it was a marriage of convenience. And I want to have my cake and eat it too. Or one of them, well, I'm going to show you what I'll do since you're not paying attention to me the way I feel, emphasis on feel like I'm supposed to be treated. See, everybody got these feelings. Everybody has the right to your own feelings. You don't have the right to your own facts.
The fact
you know what I used to do, Sarge? I used to sit back in relationships and knowing that this guy was I used to be waiting for him to do anything, whether it was cheating. And that was the excuse that I used to get down and do what I wanted to do anyway. A cheater is a cheater. See, when you want to cheat, it doesn't matter. You're going to always find an excuse to cheat. We can right now. I can find an excuse right now to cheat because I'm a cheater. That's what cheaters do. But there has to be, she's like in denial. She's blaming this hotel situation and all these different things when really you were already a cheater anyway. The only reason you were so cavalier about it and open with it is because you believed that it was fair. You justified the cheating. You didn't even have no shame.
Why would I be
no
ashamed?
shame? Why would I be
Because you're a cheater?
You're a
No,
cheater?
I just don't want to do things I don't want to do. So I don't have to be ashamed of anything. You be ashamed for me. Because I'm not ashamed of anything I do in life.
I'm
You don't have to be ashamed, so you should be ashamed. Because I don't have no shame in anything that I do. Anything I do in life, I do. I only do what I want to do.
I'm not going to use the word. I'm not going to use the word.
If you're so good at it, then how come you don't have a man or a husband now?
Didn't I just say my man died under the lake?
Well, I mean, but he's gone now. So you can get another one
I haven't found somebody worthy of me yet. So when I find somebody worthy of me,
and I say
then I'll be with somebody else. I'm
years
still
old. You're 63 and you've been around the world this globe 63 times, and you haven't found anyone yet. Why not?
They're not gonna find one.
Not with that
I
attitude.
just did. I found someone I got married. Oh, what they say, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. So apparently I'm a good thing because I was found
you're
by
not
a man,
married
right?
now, and your man is.
Because I'm divorced and my boyfriend just recently passed. It's only been
Okay, but you haven't been absent all this time.
You don't know what I've been.
Oh, so you have. So now you haven't had any sex since the time your man died.
Earth the kid.
I don't believe that either.
Okay. We're gonna.
You know what? You know what?
That one.
You don't have to believe that because that is my situation. Since Lisa passed away, and Martin will back me up on this. Lisa passed away. I haven't been on a date or any of that, and it's been a couple of years.
You ain't running around here cheating on Lisa. You're still in
Lisa
your
is dead.
Yeah, but you loved her. You weren't out here clowning Lisa and cheating on Lisa. Lisa meant something to you.
Exactly.
And this didn't mean anything to that woman. Her husband.
How long she passed away? Lisa. How long?
So Lisa, it's been 2 years.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Condolences.
Yeah, she went to a funeral in New York, and that's when the C-19 was doing your dig, and December 10th, 2022.
Okay.
She left this world.
Let me ask a question. I got a question I'm gonna pose to everybody. We've been beating up on Miss Exotic, asking a lot of questions. I ain't gonna call it beating up on her. Miss Exotic, I asked you earlier if there's anything that you can do different. You said communication. That's what you said. And I didn't disagree with you. That's cool. Do you think you ever gonna find love again, Miss Exotic? I'm talking to her now. Nobody else talked to her but me. I want to get a point across real quick.
Yes, my name is Leon Love, and I'm definitely gonna find somebody to love me. I'm lovable.
Okay.
I'm truly gonna find love again.
Well, I hope
in a hurry for it, but
I hope they find you. You don't find them. I hope.
Right.
Hopefully.
Either or, because
Okay.
there's such thing as love at first sight. So, hey, maybe that'll happen again too.
All right.
Who knows?
All
Nobody
right.
knows what the world brings, you know. But I'm sitting up here looking at the sign that say LOVE. So I'm almost sure I'm gonna find love again. Why would I live without love? What is life without somebody that loves you?
Okay.
Make it sound so
Okay.
easy.
Can y'all? Well, my
I
brother.
don't know. This Facebook, I might be a little hard after listening to all the stuff I done said on.
No, that's okay. My buddy Hawk says the problem is that she thinks she's in control. It appears maybe the devil is still manipulating her mind, body, and soul. Give your life back to God, sweetie. He said,
I
give
don't
it.
deal with the devil on no level.
Okay.
Don't compare me with the devil. I don't do the devil. I only do God. I don't even use the word devil. Don't relate me to the devil because I'm not devilish. There's nothing devil about me. I don't entertain the devil. That's not my spirit.
Okay. All right. Dr. Z, tell them babies to be quiet back there. I hear them in the background. I hear somebody at that door. Somebody.
They want their mama to get off their phone.
Yeah, they been somebody at that door. Let me ask you. Okay, Dr. D, quick question, and I need you to be honest with me. What was your thoughts about the men meeting yesterday? Your thoughts. Give me your real honest opinion.
I thought it was real interesting. No one on the panel that called in said that there are no good women. So I thought that was really nice. I thought that one of the young men, the one I think he was 47, still living at his mother's house. I believe he acted like he was high, and he doesn't have a job. And the men did a really good job trying to get him to understand what he's doing wrong and maybe to better himself. I thought that was really good. All the men had all positive aspects to say. They used so many different variables on what makes a good woman, what's a good man, and how they are supposed to, how they supposed to love and how they supposed to treat one another. So I really thought it was a good show yesterday, last night. I actually listened to it all the way to the end. It was really good. So I thought the men were really positive and they really spoke their mind and they spoke their truth. And was trying to school some of them young brothers on there, but some people cannot take constructive criticism. Some people don't want you telling them anything, period. Some people can be helped and others cannot, but they did a good job. I take my hat off to Sarge and Bill and everyone that was on there. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. Wow. What's your thoughts of yesterday? Did you listen to all of it?
I listened to half of it. To the young man said he wanted to make somebody pregnant and leave him with the baby. He was going to be a baby father. He doesn't want to be a husband or a boyfriend. He just wants to get somebody a baby and go.
So you think that was wrong?
Remember that part?
Yeah, you think that was wrong?
Yes, that's wrong.
Well, okay.
Yes.
Is it wrong? Was it what? Oh, now hold on. This is where I'm going to go with you now. Now, if you think that was wrong, what you did, was it wrong too? What you did for 10 years? For 10 years? You don't think that was wrong? Be honest.
No.
So you can point out this brother. You can point out this brother wrong, but you won't accept your wrong.
No, you asked me, was I wrong?
Yeah, I'm asking.
I wasn't wrong.
So you wasn't wrong.
At the time of the relationship with my husband, we were separated, so I wasn't wrong in that.
Okay. Now, no, that's not true. That's not true. Because if you met him in 2017, this is 2023, right? 24. So that's not 10 years. So that means you were still married with him. You probably still was living with your husband when you first met him. Y'all probably still in the same household, in the same house. So I know when he died this summer, that period when that boat collapsed. So I know about that. I followed that story. So
I did too.
Yeah, that was her. That was her guy.
You didn't know your calculator was working.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, I did meet him doing it, but like I said, we had a relationship after I was separated. We took the relationship serious. So,
but wait a minute, wasn't that man married?
I think they said he did have somebody. Let me look it up real quick. Y'all go ahead and talk.
I thought he was married.
That's what it said. He was married. It said it. Yeah, it said it was
married. I followed that story.
Maybe I don't know what y'all talking about, but my guy wasn't married.
Well, there was only one guy that
Okay.
died
Well,
at the
I'm
pier.
like this.
There was only one guy that
right.
died.
Only one guy
It was
died.
one death.
Yeah. There was only one guy
One
that
death.
died. Yep. There was only one. So
Yeah.
I guess
Martin will find the story. He could, like
I'm
I
finna look it
said,
up.
like he said, rather he
Why
covered
did you
it.
pull it up?
Now I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Pull it up.
Now I know. I didn't get a high school diploma until I was 20 years old, but I could add. Now I ain't so good with long division. I don't know nothing about no fractions, geometry, and that other math. But I can add and subtract. I can add and subtract like a motor school.
Well, maybe it was.
I know 2 plus 2 don't equal 22.
Hey, Martin.
Yes.
This
Go-
is Miss Wild. I've been sitting in the background.
Hey, Miss Wild. How you doing? How you
Sitting on
doing?
the fence with her, trying to see. She sounds like she needs some therapy with y'all. Y'all say being therapeutic for her. But I believe I heard her say today that her boyfriend had just got a divorce and had proposed to her right before the accident.
No, I said my boyfriend proposed to me morning before he died. I was doing 38.
After his divorce.
My man was not married to nobody.
Okay. I might have heard you
boat at
wrong.
the play
I was just
and didn't resurface.
No, it wasn't at the place. This was at the pier. It was at the pier. This was at the pier. This has happened near 31st Street. This happened that's what he was the only one died.
The beach.
Yeah. You know
he
why I
was
be
married, Martin.
He was
That man
married.
had a wife.
Oh, he had a wife?
Was it a boat?
Well, that's not the one.
That man had a wife. His wife was on the news.
No, that's not my
He
guy.
controlled that boat. He was on there partying with his friends, and he lost control and hit that embankment wall, Martin. He
Uh-huh.
had a wife. So this shows the type of woman she was.
That's
She-
not him. So why
was
you
true.
trying to
Yes,
put that on
it
me?
was.
If that was her, she was on the news if that was him.
No.
His wife was on the news if that was him. I'm not sure.
No, I was not talking about him.
Well, which one is it
You don't
then?
know who she talking about.
I do know who I'm
She lied.
talking about.
So which one died on the boat she was with? Because that's what the man wife was on the news, man.
The man wife
I
was
don't
on
have
the
nothing to do
boat.
with that. I'm not talking to that man wife. Y'all have the wrong
She
story.
ain't the wife. She was the
Well, what
girlfriend.
is the story?
I'm not
We're
the
looking it
girlfriend. Don't stop
up.
putting me compared to that story because that's not the right story.
Hold on, let us
Give
talk.
us the story. I want to see.
Dating somebody I don't even know.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, how many?
Hold it, y'all. Hold
How many?
Hold it. Everybody hold it. Let her tell us the story. We just don't want to assume anything. You know? Yeah. Maybe she could tell us what's his name. What is his name? Well, I can look it up real quick. I'm the crime man.
Eric Johnson.
Oh,
Eric Johnson.
Okay. That's his name.
No, that's not his name.
37 years old.
No.
Eric Johnson.
No, that's not his name. Stop saying it. 'Cause that's not his name.
This lady
I'm
can't
gonna be
Okay,
something.
well,
Y'all
you know,
ain't
how many,
talking to me.
okay,
What
well,
I'm talking about.
hold on. Now, somebody tell me, how many doggone black folk crashed and died on boats
Was his name Tony
in
Jackson?
Lake Michigan? I mean,
Was his name
That's
Tony
one
Jackson?
guy.
I don't believe it.
Y'all hold it.
I know
it
for one.
Saturday morning, 31st Street Harbor.
It
That's
said
not
that he was
him.
37 when he died.
He was 34 and he died on the lake.
Exotic. You losing me now. You losing me, Miss Exotic. What's his
You're
name?
not trying to give me a story with somebody's husband. Don't do that. 'Cause that's
No,
not
we trying
him.
to ask you what his name is so we can.
But apparently I don't want to give his name, but that's not him. You ain't gonna give me nobody's husband.
Oh, she's being
Okay,
discreet now.
well,
Why you want to have
the
his
story I'm
name?
reading,
You don't be
guys-
lying.
I'm reading on
Hey, I
CBS
don't even
News.
know me. So you done heard his wife like that? I don't got nothing to do with that man.
What?
Period.
Why you gonna say he don't got no wife?
A 34-year-old man was pulled from the water.
We talking about
Yeah,
straight
out of Lake Michigan, early Saturday morning, there's
Like I
31st
said,
Street
stop
Beach
saying that because
Harbor.
accuse y'all of slander. Don't do that. I don't have nothing to do with that man you're talking about. Period.
Accuse somebody of
Don't associate.
slander.
Don't, because you're trying to associate me with somebody that I said that's not true. I don't even know that man's name, but I know Eric Gardner, whoever you're talking about.
That's not
I have
sla-
nothing to do with that.
Excuse me, person. Reading a news story is not slander. You're the one that gave all you said everything that you said thus far directly points at this man, the late Eric Johnson.
No, it's
from the
stop saying that man's name associated
Man,
with
this
that man.
lady is
I'm gonna
washed
do
up,
that man.
man.
It's on
This
right
lady
there
is
in the
washed
news.
up.
Because y'all is wrong to be trying to put somebody.
There is no other job in the harbor, ma'am. There's no other one but that one.
Y'all know she.
My boyfriend.
That's what we saying.
Sunglasses. I don't have to say his name.
That when you
It will be there.
You don't have to. It's
Also
only
another
one.
gentleman that passed away in the harbor under these circumstances too. There's nothing there saying that. It's the only thing that says was Sergeant Reed and this merch. Deal. And that's merch. Now you can't even get information to correct it.
No, she wants to be discreet now.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
She's
Okay, ladies and gents. Oh, y'all hold it for a minute.
She came on this show 2 days ago.
Say no, I'm not about to.
She came on this show
Jamila.
2 days ago with this stupidity. 2 days ago, she came on here with this stupidity, and she coming 2 days again with the same stupidity. This lady is washed up.
Really
Period. This lady is washed up. She's washed up, and she's looking for attention. Man, she married 38 years, and she was messing with somebody else's husband. That's how it went.
I don't even mess with people's husbands, so no.
Lady, you washed up.
Sorry.
You washed up.
Sorry.
You washed up.
Okay.
You don't even
I'm here.
know what's coming.
Is there another story available right there? I'm asking somebody that knows for sure. Is there another story available on that?
Like for real.
No.
Nope. I'll Google both. I'll Google both.
Okay.
I'll Google
I got new
both.
call. Ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. Okay. Oh, hold on. Ladies and gents, I got a new caller, Mr. Bill. Hey, Mr. Bill.
Okay, go. Hey, what's going on, Martin?
Hey,
Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, y'all.
Really.
Miss Exotica seemed to me to be a very self-centered narcissist. And it's all about her and what she want and need. I've seen cases where a woman or a man, they can find any excuse to justify their action. That's what narcissists do.
Now my
they will just
y'all got me all.
They would find an excuse to justify their actions. Most people will, but a narcissist and a self-centered person will go above and beyond. Her lifestyle, what she did, most people are not going to agree with it because there was no discretion. The thing I'm seeing, her husband was a good provider, and she took advantage of that situation. She did not want to lose him in that capacity, so she did what she wanted to do, and he allowed her. Most of the cases I know of, a few over the years, most of the time that when I've seen a man that accepts his woman having a relationship, side piece, whatever you want to call them, those men weren't cheating. They just were passive and just was glad to be with this woman, their wife, or whatever she was. Most of them that I know of wasn't cheating. And something that stuck out in my mind, she said she called him at the hotel. She didn't give it a time or date. But why would you be looking for him to be cheating at the hotel if you wasn't at the hotel already? So you went looking for a reason to justify in your mind what you needed to do. And
that's not true.
That man, the man that died, rest his soul, wasn't the only man that she cheated with for 10 years. She might have cheated on him and her husband for another 3 of them years with somebody else. And the thing that people can't get, okay, you didn't, whatever. You the one got to live with it. And everybody might seem like they bombarding her
and she's become the subject because, and she don't see nothing wrong with it, and everybody giving the fact for why it was wrong. She could have left that man and went on with her whatever man she wanted, whether it was her boyfriend or not. And it don't to show you the type of person. No disrespect, Miss Exotica. You standing firm. He did not have no wife. Like you wouldn't date or be in a relationship with a married man, but you got so much regard for the next woman or a marriage, but not your own. Cut it out. Amen.
Ooh,
I'm just doing the math. Like if she got married at 20, if I'm not saying she did, but if she got married at 20, that means that she should be what, 58 right now?
I thought she was
at a minimum.
Exactly.
If you look at her picture, she looks 72.
Oh,
Nah, we can't signify now. Don't do that. No. Hold it, y'all. Hold it now. Don't do that. Let's not do that, y'all.
Why you lie like that? Why you come to me? Who are you? Who are you that you come to me like that? You somebody that know me anyway. You wouldn't be coming to me so hard.
Okay, I'm not. Look, I'm asking. I don't know. Maybe you're talking to them, but maybe you're talking to them.
It's a 5-year difference. It's a 5-year difference.
5 year difference. Okay, so 63. All right. Look, I'm about to be 62, and it's one thing all of us over 60 got in common. You know what that is? Our knees done gone bad. Ain't no hitting it from the back like the good old days. So stop making like, yeah, I get me a man and that you gonna get you somebody to doggone have a conversation with. That's pretty much it.
I'm sorry.
Somebody gonna lay down. Can I finish? Can I
no
finish?
Sex drive.
Can I finish?
Finish.
Baby girl, sex drive, postmenopausal box ain't happening, okay?
Maybe your postmenopausal box is not
It's just not. No, it ain't. Baby girl. I'm a 62-year-old man. It ain't enough KY jelly in the world to make it work.
So you got KY jelly?
I'm telling you from experience.
Because I still ain't got no KY for mine.
I'm telling you, baby girl, stop lying to yourself.
Did you want to go there?
Stop lying to yourself.
You gotta go there? And you better keep
I'm
your
gonna go
KY
there.
beads, okay? Because I don't need no KY.
Bullshit. That's what all you women say.
I don't got these
all you women.
Go to my clothes. I bought KY. I don't need KY.
Any young men that are listening to this,
my man was 25 years younger than me.
You can look this up. You can look this up to see somebody that got offended now because they won't stop talking. If you look up the doggone side effects of menopause, vaginal drying.
Well, that is not my problem. That's my problem, baby. That's not my fault.
You
have to marry
exactly. You don't have to lie to make friends.
KY.
You don't have to lie to make friends. You don't have to lie to make friends, okay?
Baby,
we are old, cool people.
KY. Are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm serious. I'm very serious.
Right.
Y'all going below the belt.
We ain't going below the belt.
Y'all want to see the real Fiona? Because for real, don't come at me like that. But when you never had sex with me, for you to tell me some damn shit about some KY. If you got dry bitches in your life,
I tell you what, I know how it is having sex with women, old women in my age group.
You got some doggone.
I know what that's about.
Menopausal chicks. Keep them over there with you. Keep on using your KY deal.
Sure enough. Just like men my age, doggone, we ain't waking up with no soldiers saluting, but you know what we got? We got maracas in this pill bottle.
Turn that
thing 18.
Driving me nuts right
Turn that thing 18.
Hey, Sarge.
You better stop playing.
Sarge, you done took over the show, man.
Yeah.
You'd have took it over.
No, I'm just saying, people that all these lies that's being told, Martin. You got that wasn't the boat accident. When that was the only boat accident. See, all that yip
The victim's name
the
was
only boat
Lorenzo.
accident.
His name was Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Like I said, no, his name was
Lorenzo.
Just say y'all want to know
saying.
his name, like for real.
We told you
I
that.
rather y'all respect me that much and say
No, his name's Eric Johnson.
Let her talk.
He was the captain.
Like for real. Stop making up stuff.
No, the captain didn't die.
Ooh,
The captain,
you got your nerve. You
the
making
captain
up
lived,
everything.
Sarge. The captain lived.
I'm not making up anything. It's not casting anything. My boyfriend was 34, so look it up the 34-year-old person that died on a lake.
Oh,
You don't
34,
have to-
okay.
I thought his name was Lorenzo.
34.
No, I
Good.
didn't say nothing about no Lorenzo. And I said I didn't want to say his name.
Because
I
I know the
say his
captain
name.
was 37.
I don't know nothing about that captain. So stop relating that captain to me. Because I don't know nothing about no
Okay,
captain.
so
and I
that
don't
happened.
need to say
Well,
white
that
man.
happened this
You should
year,
apologize for
and he
your
was
guilt.
34. 34. So we're gonna roll this back 10 years. Okay, so you're a 53-year-old woman getting your back blown out by a 24-year-old man. Okay.
Now,
Well,
what man that much younger than a woman go after older women?
Feel
It's
right now in
usually
life.
an
You all
issue.
haven't had nothing I had in life.
A broke older woman.
Y'all ain't had no man had nothing.
Whoa.
Y'all ain't had nothing. Then y'all relationship, y'all talking about somebody blowing your back out and all this dumb stuff. Like dumb stuff.
They right. You know,
Blowing your back out
hold
is
on.
not love.
Hold on, y'all. Sarge was right.
Blown out.
The Sarge was right.
I get
The
made
victim,
love too. I don't get no back
the victim
blowed
has
out.
been
That's what people don't know
identified
what they doing.
as Eric Johnson. Sarge was right. Been identified as Eric Johnson. The circumstances
Y'all
around the
please stop
incident.
saying that man's name to me because I don't have nothing to do with that man. I don't know that man. That man don't know
This
me.
lady is full of mess. That's just the
I'm
bottom
not
line.
full of anything. You all trying to get
girl, you are full of
I don't do
mess.
that.
And that
Full of
man
mess.
watched you age 10 years. He watched you age 10 years. Martin is the crime chaser. He studied these things.
Martin is
He
the
know what he's
chaser
talking
of
about.
crime.
We're not gonna allow, the panel not going to allow you to tell the crime chaser that that's not the story. I'm sorry.
I have a question to Miss whatever you want to call yourself.
Exotic. It's exotic.
So why would you come on this phone and say that my boyfriend was one of the ones on Lakeshore Drive in the boat that got
I didn't say
killed?
in the boat.
I mean,
I said my
just got killed in a boat.
on
Didn't
the
you say
lake.
boat? Okay, now the
Martin
story
said the one from the boat. I don't know how he. That's all I know is he was in the water and they pulled him out with his sunglasses on and he died on the lake. That's all I know. I don't know nothing
It
else.
was only one fatality.
Baby, people been down.
It was
on
only
the lake
one
since, like,
fatality.
and it was 2021.
It was one fatality. That was Eric
So,
Johnson.
hold on, sorry.
Mark
Now
just
she
said it
said
was this summer.
it was 2021. She constantly changes her story.
I
Because
ain't
my
saying
question is,
this.
why
I'll
would you?
never
Because we
ask
could
you
research.
anything.
We
I
can
don't have to sit on
research
here and
it.
lie.
But you just said
So
2021.
now was it this year? It was 2021.
I told you it was this year.
Martin.
I said my man,
Mark.
and I said it's been about 2 years. You said no, Mark died like 2 years ago. And I said it's been about 2 years ago. Don't talk about my man.
I gave a date.
I don't think that's right.
I gave
I'm
a
sorry.
date, December 10th, 2022.
Mark.
That's why you asked questions. There you go.
Y'all,
Lord have
let me
mercy.
grab me a piece of candy, y'all.
No,
I want the story.
Because
Like I said, I don't really want to
Mark.
use my boyfriend's name on the Facebook or whatever this is.
But you could talk
Since
about how
y'all
many men you done laid
so
up with
nosy,
your
y'all
husband.
just want
That's crazy. We're not
I'll
nosy.
tell you all, but don't be making up stuff. Like,
Girl, we're not nosy. We're telling.
don't make up stuff. And don't
That's why
Nothing in
we
2021. Nobody's died. Nobody's died in 2021. Where's it at? Where's it? It's not up in there.
My boyfriend died June of 2021.
But why tell that? Now you putting yourself out there where people can go do
June
research.
2021.
I talk about my man on Facebook
On
every
Lake
day,
Michigan.
and I'm on every day for 2 years. But my man dying on the doggone way.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm putting myself out there. Anybody that know my page know my story. Because my boyfriend's up there almost every
Okay,
day.
you know, you
Since the day he died,
know it's
June
3. You do know it's 3 years past 2021, right? You do know that.
He died June 21st,
You didn't-
2022.
You didn't hear her.
Oh Lord,
a little while ago. She said, whatever year it is.
21.
For real.
This lady
You just said 2021.
I said June 21st, 2022.
You just said
You said
21.
June. You didn't even say it. You didn't say a date.
That day, June 21, 2022.
She was found.
Okay.
She
look.
said her name. I went to Facebook. Go to her Facebook, Leona Curtis Cox. That's who we talking to.
Okay, Leona Curtis.
Nah, see, nah.
Look, I look
Okay, now, okay, look.
She looked great.
Hold on, y'all. Hey,
Let me go to Facebook.
hey,
Leona Curtis Cox. She looked great.
hold it, people. Now we don't, listen. Y'all know we don't call people do that. Come on now, y'all. Don't do that.
No,
Hey guys. Hey,
no doubt for nobody.
Go on.
hey y'all.
Yes.
I knew it was gonna be an argument tonight.
The day my
Hold it.
boyfriend died, she was already
Hold it. Hold it, y'all. Miss Exotic. Miss Exotic, hold it for a second. I knew it was gonna be an argument tonight. I knew that. I was expecting that. But y'all try not to call nobody no names and stuff. I don't want to do that on here because I want. I mean, you know, I just don't want nobody to call each other names and stuff like that. Ugly, dumb,
Okay,
stupid.
Okay, yeah. I haven't even done that, Martin. 'Cause
No, I'm just saying.
KY. That's so funny.
Yeah. So you know.
That's in your picture.
I know
Yes, that's my man.
I know I graduated high school
That's
at 20 years old.
Brown, right?
That.
Yes,
Hold on, and he
Okay,
is
okay.
light
okay.
skin with the glasses on.
yes.
Favorite Brown.
So I don't want y'all to, you know. We do, you know. She, you know,
It
rather.
really don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Well, like I said, I know I
Who
graduated.
he
I know I
is, if
graduated
she
at
cheated
20.
or
I
if
mean,
she
it don't
got
matter.
married.
That's what I spend my life with and my time with. I
Right,
don't really
right.
care.
But none of
He
us
made
can.
me happy.
But
That's
none
all
of
that
us can
counts.
judge you.
It don't
You got
matter
to right, but
who was a husband or who was a nothing.
right.
He was the man that made me happy. He's the man that I'm supposed to spend my life with. I don't hear about what nobody got to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, it be like that sometime. All you need to do is just get your back blown out, and that's all a
And
woman
I
expects. I mean, I know a lot. I know a lot of doggone. I know a number of women that got dudes at the house. They paying for everything through and through. And she'll go out there in the street and get her a little doggone GED holder, and
Sorry, come on, man.
he'll have her doggone.
That's what most older women do.
I don't have to pay for a man. So if you out here paying for a man, that's on you. That don't got nothing to do with me.
You can't pay for a man. We already
I'm not gonna
established
pay
that.
for a man. Where am I gonna pay
You
for a man?
couldn't if you had it.
No, you can't do that.
You couldn't if you had it.
I'm lovable, baby.
Yeah, I'm like this.
Man by me.
It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it.
I'm not about to get no man nothing. So you can go on with that too.
Okay, y'all. Let's
Yeah,
all right.
okay.
Now we finally got it out of her. She told us when the person died and on the lake they pulled him out. So we put it together. You know, everybody gonna believe what they believe. Hey, it is what it is. So we heard it's all on recording. So we all can go back and listen to it again. It's on recording. So it's like let's get off Miss Exotic though. I mean, yeah, we gave her a whole lot of attention. Yeah, but I don't like the fact y'all just call her names and all that. I don't like that. You know.
Right, they call me names.
You call nobody any name.
You talking about I look
I
like
never
I'm
did
70
that.
years
It
old.
wasn't me.
And I'm not 70, I'm not 60, I'm 61 years old and beautiful inside out without why.
You like to hang out in the bikers club.
You know, so wherever I'm at, you don't have to tell nobody where I hang out at. It's like, really?
Well, you don't want telling all your business. You even said your name. That's how I found you.
I'm not embarrassed about nothing I do in life. I just told you that's what I want to do. I'm not embarrassed about where I go. I'm not embarrassed about what I do. I'm not embarrassed about how I raise my kids. That's not embarrassed about my husband divorced me. I'm not embarrassed about the young man that I spend my life with. I'm not embarrassed about nothing I do in life because I've had a good life.
Do you have another young man?
Yeah.
I'm going to get one soon, baby. Trust that.
Oh, okay.
Do you and be great.
Right, because they out here. There's a lot of young fresh meat out here. You make it sound easy.
Yeah. Do you and be great.
You can still poor and don't look 70.
I don't think you look 70.
I don't think she looks 70.
70.
I don't think that.
Yeah, you don't look 70 years old. You're not a bad looking woman.
She's not a bad looking woman at all.
You're not.
She's not.
No, you're not a bad looking woman. It's the way you carry yourself.
She looks her age.
Yeah, she actually does look her age. She's not a bad looking woman.
Age. She's not a bad looking woman, but she looks her age.
She's not a bad looking woman.
Yeah,
well, I
she
don't
does.
know when this 60. So
yes, you do. But that's your business.
That's your business. Okay, baby.
You look
at
at
me
me
34, so it don't even matter if I look my age.
You
I can
do look
fool
that.
somebody young. Damn, when you get through talking about.
Well, it was just that one.
Miss Exotica.
Her name is Miss Exotic, not Exotica.
Right. Okay. Whatever her name is. Miss Exotic.
Funny.
You do.
Only for me, one man.
A question that most men have, it don't seem like it crosses your mind. Being attracted to younger men, don't you ever wonder why they possibly might want you, or you just think is that you got all the good? Because most men that be honest with themselves want to know why a younger woman is after them, and is usually more than they look.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's the truth. And a younger woman if she wants a sugar daddy, she wants the money, and he has to pay for it, and that vice versa goes with cougars as well. I bet you from the west side. You from the west side? Not to offend anyone from the west side, but are you from the west side? You don't have to answer that question. You definitely not a south side woman. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, she's a south side woman.
But it's really crazy. I can't wait to see you.
Oh, you can look up my picture, honey. I look nothing like you. Oh, you can look up my picture.
You
can look up my picture.
Anyway.
You can. Oh, okay.
Heard the song, I'm not average.
No, you're right. You're not average.
I'm me.
You're not average at all. You're not average at all.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Never been.
Yeah, well.
Before the song came out.
You below average. Next question.
I'm above your average.
Oh,
no, you not. You wish.
You just keep on trying to throw shots at me and stuff. Like for real.
You wish.
Why?
You wish because you get on here, you tell all your business, then you lied. You say you was with a young man for 10 years. Then you turn around and say he died this year. Now he died 2021. Then you turn around and say he died 2022. I mean, you giving out so much false information.
So don't sit up here and tell me I got to told some lies to you.
I mean, you have told a lot of lies on here.
I've done a lot of things.
We all told you out on the lies. It's like you on here looking for attention.
What am I lying for? I have my own show that I talk
Miss Exotica, you have lied quite a bit on here.
Yes,
lied about what?
You have
lied
lied quite a bit.
you know that box. That box got 7 minutes of moisture in it.
You've been caught in
7 minutes of moisture.
Sorry. Side, you're wrong, man.
I don't know what to do.
Side, you're wrong, man.
Remember I told you about her that was trying to be young a couple of years ago, and that sciatic nerve hit, and I had to take her to the hospital. And they was looking at me crazy like I whooped on her. I was like, no. I blew her back out.
That's a sciatic nerve.
You don't know how to make love. That's what I told you. You got a
It sure did.
He don't know what to do.
Got a who?
That's why he takes her to the hospital. He don't know what to do. He's not a good lover.
How you know what that means?
I ain't no good. I'm not a good lover. I'm not a good lover, baby girl.
He would have knew how to.
I'm not a good lover. All I got
know how to meditate his
Thank you.
Mind and body.
He
don't know what to do.
If I
He
can
got
if I can get this out.
masturbate. That's his problem. He has to masturbate his
goodness.
why? Because he don't
No,
know.
it is exotic. Now she's trying to get exotic on the phone.
Don't play with
Oh yeah,
me.
she trying to
Don't play
get
with me.
she trying to get points. She trying to get points. I ain't got to do that.
She getting
I can put money on one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
must
y'all.
do that because you said my.
Look.
Well, Ronnie said it big. I mean, Ronnie said it big, you all. Let's read what he just said. Ronnie said, any man, and he's telling the truth, of substance isn't going to entertain a coffee conversation with Jezebel spirit women. That's old school there. If you all don't know what he's talking about, look it up. Not the channel. That's
I'm not a
old school.
Jezebel, so that's
Shout
not
out.
side of me either. I'm a good woman.
Shout out.
So
Shit,
I don't
good,
like women
good in
either,
bed.
so I don't even care.
Good in bed.
Oh,
Maybe used to be.
still doing the things you're doing.
You better be.
It's exotic. You too old to be doing the things you was doing 20, 30 years ago.
No, you're too old to do what you do.
You're too old for that.
Right.
You're right.
No,
and
you're
I'm
too
too old for it.
that.
I'm too old
You're
for
too
it.
old
That's why I
for
don't do it. You're right.
That's on
You're
you.
right. I am. And
That's
you're
on
too
you.
old.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're too old.
Well, let me ask y'all a
63,
question.
You're too old.
Yeah.
Y'all, let me
You're
ask
too
y'all a
old.
question. It's not too late for her to find love again,
Y'all
though.
washed up in the bedroom.
it's-
No, but
it's- it's not-
Because y'all
It's
dick
not-
and pussy washed
No,
up. So y'all want to push the washed
She,
up dick and pussy.
she's
pussy
too
up
old
here.
to be doing the
Y'all
things she's
pussy
doing.
is washed up. His
Look how
pussy
she's
is washed up.
Classless.
None of y'all fucking. And y'all want to
Classless.
be too old. No, I'm not classless.
Classless.
Y'all want it
You are.
classless. So I'm giving it to you.
Look at your vernacular. You're horrible.
No, you're horrible.
All right.
You're horrible.
Y'all didn't took over
Classless and horrible.
y'all didn't turn the show into a Jerry Springer. I know we was gonna argue.
Disrespectful ass people.
You knew it.
No,
You had argument in the Bible.
Yes, we get on the phone and talk to Mr. Doctor today. We're going to do this and this. Y'all like some little grammar school kids.
Girl, you the one on here talking crazy.
For real. I'm not talking crazy. I tell
No,
my
but
kids, y'all
she
washed
don't
up,
do-
non-fucking ass fucking adults talking shit to me because you got
With
me
her bike on her ass.
Y'all, hey, talking to
Oh, yeah.
her is really, she done popped the baby.
Woman do not
She
sound
thought
like
she was gonna get on here and talk.
That's what I was talking about.
She thought we was gonna like it.
Stop it.
That's what you
She
thought.
doesn't really know who
was
she
gonna
is.
get on-
That's the reason
No,
why
she thought she was gonna get
allowed
on
to
this
be controlled.
podcast and talk raunchy, and we was gonna cool and and it blew up in her face. It's not cute.
And now,
This is my life. I lived it.
and now,
You're messy.
And now, what she's doing is calling herself gaslighting us. She's gaslighting us.
Attacking people because
Yes,
we don't
she is.
find her lifestyle attractive.
This woman gonna act like she's 63.
I'm gaslighting her. I'm not 63 for one.
63 don't act the way you act. You act 23.
No, she said
And I feel it too.
she said she's 61.
She said she's 61.
Well, the
She
way
did say
she
she's
talks,
61.
she needs more therapy and common sense and logic.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know what? For one, for you two to be therapists and y'all trying to say that y'all are, I
I'm
wouldn't
not
even
the
go there.
therapist. I'm a
I
lady.
ain't trying to do none of that.
Everyone is a therapist.
I'm a doctor. Keep going.
And if you're a doctor, you really.
I am a doctor, darling. I'm gonna say what
A
I'm gonna say,
doctor
just
what?
like you gonna
What kind
say
of
what
doctor
you
are
gonna
you?
say.
A doctor
You're gonna
what?
say what you going to say. Martin has my credentials. He knows my credentials. So furthermore, on top of that, you sitting here calling yourself gaslighting us when none of us agree with your used to be lifestyle. If it's real. If it's real. If it's real. You could be sitting here on the phone making all of this up. We don't know. So you could be bipolar. You could be schizophrenia. We don't actually know you. You told too many lies. There's too much stuff going on with you. And I will say it as always.
If you
You
can say
have
one lie
to get
told
some
you,
help.
yeah, repeat a lie.
I'm glad.
Repeat a lie told you.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you said that because I'm definitely getting some inklings of schizophrenia because I'm
And
schizophrenic.
drinking.
I take
A lot of
medication
dark
for it.
liquor. A lot of dark liquor. A lot of it. She drinks a
y'all
lot.
saying dark
Okay.
liquor is schizophrenia.
All right. I need you.
Yeah,
Hey,
he effed up.
hey, y'all, let's take a pause real quick. I need those that hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button on YouTube and Facebook if you can do that for me. Hit the like button. Yeah.
Somebody said I seen pictures of him and his wife.
Uh-oh.
Well, hey.
I'm proud of you, boy. You let him cut up, man.
Him and his wife.
Yeah, I had to let them cut up. I knew they was gonna argue today.
Or her husband.
I knew they was gonna argue today,
Y'all
man.
constantly telling me that I know him, but I don't even know him. Y'all both
Yeah.
hell.
Oh, girl, be quiet.
Martin,
You know
yeah.
This is what you do, Martin. Can I have a moment with my brother? Hey, Martin,
Yeah.
change the title of the show to "We Are Inch High Private Eye."
Nah, yeah. Nah.
Because they
Nah.
searching and seeking and finding, boy. They DEA up in this mug, boy.
Yeah, well.
Damn.
Say sit down.
Y'all need to get on that squad to start deporting some of them immigrants, boy. They ain't got no place to hide. Y'all are finding it. Out.
Man, they probably gonna be passing
Don't
out.
need no miles.
They
No,
probably
get
gonna
on
be.
that bus, nigga.
They probably gonna be passing out money
Be
to
like, how you say nigga in Spanish?
Negro. But listen.
Yeah, get on that.
All right,
get
all right.
on
Let's
that bus, nigga.
let's get it. I want to hear from my buddy Wow. I want to, because he ain't really been talking. One thing I can say about that brother, he ain't gonna speak out of turn. He gonna just come on here open the floor up to my brother. He can say whatever he want to say tonight. Got to shift a little gears a little bit.
Yeah, he's laughing on the inside.
Yeah. Wow, where you at, man?
Most definitely laughing. I don't want Exotic to think that somebody was coming down on her. Her story was very interesting of what she was trying to say, and it's like with a lot of confliction going on. So I just wanted to get clarification. Was she really meaning? You know what she was saying? Was she really meaning these things? And I got my answer. The show was most definitely excellent because Martin don't allow the things that we have done tonight, especially that when we're cutting up on people. He don't allow it. He let us do it. So yeah, man, I ain't gonna go too far with it, man. But it's like, this not personal. The business out there, and we wanted to know. You know, and you had a lot of different dates and things of what happened, and we looked it up and found out what was going on, all the way down to his name. And there ain't no judgment against none of the stuff you done, man. But not from me, and I most definitely ain't for the disrespect you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm most definitely not going to disrespect you. I'm not your look or your age or anything. I just said that men don't go with those things that you said you did. All these activities. That's not cool. And you're not the only one that did it. I'm just saying you're saying that you'll do it again and you're cool with those things. And that was a blessing to you. You with it by being a blessing.
Why are you confused about something being a blessing?
Because it was an adultery act being made that you're calling a blessing. You were still married. And you said that's a blessing to teach and go around. Now you go to the hotel yourself and find him. What you do? You just said, okay, that's fine what you're doing. I'm gone. How did you react to that? When you found him in the hotel, how did you react? Because you said he didn't find you, you found him.
He reacted by never coming home again. How's that?
Yeah.
No.
So
hold on, y'all. Miss.
No judgment against you.
Okay.
Do what you do, man.
But listen, Miss Noble, I won't block you. Just go speak your mind. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. You worry about how I feel. Listen, we having a community meeting. That's what it is. And we're talking about this situation here. So if you want to call in, call in. Don't tell me I'm gonna block you. Just all I'm asking you, just be respectful. Don't call nobody out their name, but you can say whatever you want. You're old enough to know how to read a person without cussing them out. So you can do that. You're welcome to defend yourself. You see Miss Exotic, she's defending herself. She's a grown woman. She's handling her own. She holding her own. So feel free to call in. 872-299-0808. Call on in. I welcome you. Maybe you could tell us your situation. Yeah.
She's entitled to defend herself.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Yep.
Okay, I want to hear from our doctor.
I did too. She's on here, so obviously we're not doing too much. She's sticking around for it. She came back for it. this conversation.
My thing was, I
He's
didn't
not
say
doing
she
too
was
much to
wrong.
her and then disrespecting her either.
Right,
But
that's
she
her
still here.
opinion. That's her
Well,
life.
you know,
The thing is, don't try to get on here and act like, it's an honorable thing. She said marriage is love, is honor. But
Yeah.
there's no honor in clowning your husband in front of the world.
Mother Teresa, you ain't
in front of the world.
You did clown her.
Mother Teresa,
You out
you
cascading across Lake Michigan with another man. You were clowning your husband. You was playing in his face.
Girl, he played his own face.
Girl, you was out here doing it. You could have left that man and went on with your life.
I did what I did because that's what the heck
You
I
didn't
wanted
want-
to do.
I know
Period.
it, and you were
Like, I had to
you
say
said
it.
it
I had
because
to-
you called
I ain't
her.
never had to leave
That's
this,
who
but
you
I'm saying
are.
he love. I have to just.
We know that. That's
Do what you
cool.
want to do. Do what you want to do. But don't try to act like you have this encouraging story. You know,
I have a very encouraging
it is
story.
what it
It's
is.
not
No, it's
encouraging.
not.
Find love. So finding
That
love
was-
isn't encouraging.
No,
Love?
not that way. We have to see that's what's wrong with us right now.
Well, you wait
We
for it
don't
to come.
want
You
to
wait
be
for love to
told
come.
when
You
we're
wait
wrong.
for it to come. I'm glad it came.
We don't
the way
like
it
to
came,
be
but-
told when we're wrong. We want everybody to co-sign and campaign our wrongdoing. And that's why our community is messed up the way it is, because we don't want to receive
Hello.
corrective coaching. We can't be told.
See there?
Everybody is supposed to just be
Mhm.
quiet and tap you on the shoulder. Yeah, girl. No, that's what's wrong with us now. We can't say nothing. Look at how these how they coming outside dressed. If you say something to them, they'll kill you. You know, that's why we are in the predicament that we're in right now, because nobody wants corrective coaching. You can't say nothing to nobody. You know, you called us nosy when really we don't know you from a can of paint. You came and shared your indiscretions with us. You did that.
Well, and the church
I
say
ain't-
amen.
The ugly that I have done in my past, I'm not going to share it because I'm ashamed of it.
Oh, well, I'm not saying my game. So.
Well, I am, and that's why I don't do those things anymore. It's a lot of things that I'm ashamed of, and you just don't have no shame and no discretion. It's not being
Because I
judgmental.
do what I want to do, so there's no reason to be ashamed.
But that don't
of
make
what
it
you wanna
right,
do.
though. That don't make it
It-
right because you do what you
but
want to
you-
do.
God
I can
is
go
the
and I can
judge.
walk out this house right now, and I can make up an excuse to get down wrong, just because I see what I want or what I like or whatever. It's gonna always be for me to get down wrong. That don't make it right.
Yeah, I mean that's like
I mean, I
that's
can't
like
say
what
what
cats
people
used to
can
say
do
back
when
in the
they
day. That's like the brothers used to say back in the day. They was only left one alternative, and that was to slang rock, because ain't no jobs out here. Right. You know what I mean?
I can find
So
get down wrong right now. I can
you
bring up
could
something
now you may not find the job you want, but you know what? If you don't start, you won't get to the end. See, if you start, you moving forward. See, that's like somebody said once before. I can't remember who it was. They said, if you ain't got no job, you don't even need to be going to sleep at night. I'm like, oh damn.
We just have to
You know,
get that.
and it's
We
plenty
gotta
of
do better.
it's plenty of hustles that you could do, get your little hustle on. I mean, it's and Martin points all these things out. Like, look, you could do this, you could do that, you could do this. Ain't no excuse for that.
Do
because you can do this.
You heard him last night say you could stomp cans.
Didn't he though? I was like, damn, bro.
And you know why,
I
Bill?
remember that
Bill,
too.
Bill, you know why I said that? Because I did it.
I know why.
I did it. I did it.
Hey,
And
I
listen,
know why.
if I see enough scrapper laying around now, I might get it. It depends on what mood I'm in. If I got my truck with me, I'm going to get it.
Look at, the comments are really sad, Martin. I'm looking at the comments and I see more women condoning and hip hurraying this lady's behavior. Now, that's what's
That's
sad.
because
That's what's
a
so
lot
sad.
of they know that I'm a good person. That's why.
It don't have to do good or bad.
Right.
You're a grandmother. You have grandsons and grandchildren and stuff that's going to see this stuff, whether you know it or not. People are looking at you. They're listening.
Man, that don't matter to her. She doing her. She living her best life.
All these women in the comments talking about let her live. She got more years behind her than she's doing in front of her. So, this is sad.
No, she living her best life.
Why is there any jealous of this story? Why?
Lord have mercy.
Jealous for what? It's just a good story, a good question to be answered about what she's saying. I don't think nobody should get mad. Nobody should get angry. Nobody should take this to heart. Okay? Don't nobody leave here tonight with their life changed because of what she's saying. Okay? So
I'm telling you.
Ain't nobody should take this personal. It's probably just going to be people that don't agree or agree with her. Half and half. Ain't nobody going to see it the same way. Ain't no such thing as no jealousy in this. A good woman is in existence. Sometimes they cannot bring it out because the way the man came in and possibly dogged the situation out in the beginning. Nobody's going to submit to no bullshit in the beginning. If she see it in the beginning, she may not want to bring out any good in her. She might be good, but the way you may have came with that wannabe relationship toward her, she ain't gonna bring out no good in her, because if you didn't come out good either. You both gotta come. You can't just say, well, she ain't no good woman. Well, you ain't no good man either if you ain't come correct. And if you did try to come correct and you see there ain't no good in her, don't take her for real. Now, if you stay there and take her for real after you see she ain't no good, that ain't nobody's fault. And we gonna get off anxiety.
That's what
that ain't nobody's fault that you stood there and hung around and you see it wasn't for real.
Y'all can stop with that.
Bridget Marie said, please shut her up. This is a horrible message to share with young women, classless. I agree. What message are we sending?
No, it's not. This is a genuine story of how one thing leads to another thing, and at the end of the day, you left assed out.
And then we got Auntie, you got all these young women on here thinking that this is the way. Just because there was a lack of communication, or somebody in your house, your man, your husband said something you didn't like, you gonna go and fix it by getting in the bed with another man. That's not the answer.
Exactly. But unfortunately, y'all, people do it. People do it. And nobody said that's the answer. They sure do. Enough for exotic. I ain't say that was cool. But people do it all the time. As we speak now,
I know they
doing
do.
something wrong.
I've done it, and it was not the answer.
Exactly.
But I grew from
You said
that.
you don't do it
Not the
anymore.
answer. Exactly.
It wasn't. It could have been a learning
Supposed to
lesson.
live and learn.
Turned out
Live and you
fun, turned
learn.
out tragic.
I'm a single black woman. So now I
What you
have
said,
nobody to cheat on. I'm a single black woman. I don't have nobody to cheat on.
Tiffany.
Well, I most definitely not blaming you.
True,
But I just want to know how you. I just want to know.
We got a new caller, people.
So yeah.
We got a new caller. One of my favorites.
But your behavior of the past with karma.
Sorry.
Had been
no, this is my other favorite. This
All
is
right.
Tiffany Wilson. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, how are
that's
you?
Yeah, it's Tiffany.
Hey, how
Yeah.
are you?
Hey.
Oh, Tiff.
What's
What it
going on,
do?
Tiffany? What's your comment?
Hey.
Yeah, I know you got a comment, Tiffany. Come on now. Go
I
ahead.
just want to say to Dr. Davis, to everyone who's
Ma'am.
not a believer that she's a doctor, she actually is a certified doctor. So I wanted to give you the big kudos for that. Thank you so much, everything you do, Dr. Davis.
Thank you.
And that's
And
it.
then I want to say to Leona, or to Exotic, whatever Leona wants to call herself, is that Leona, to everyone who's listening, she's an older lady, guys. Leona is an older, more mature name. She's not an exotic. She's just hiding her identity. And a lot of us are not used to or even support therapy, psychotherapy, or any of that. So that's why you guys are jumping on her side, on Leona's side, because we just don't accept psychotherapy, and that's what Dr. Davis does. So stop jumping on Dr. Davis. Leona should be feeling blessed that she has Dr. Davis, even wasting her breath on this. That's all.
Mm.
Speak
Tell
on
the
it.
Thank
truth.
you, Dr.
Ma'am,
And
ma'am. So would you agree
I
that
don't
that
say,
name
I
should
don't
be
say old
retired?
because she my age. That motherfucker old.
Hold on, Sod,
Old.
please.
My age
Please,
is old.
Sod, please. Do anybody agree that she should retire the name at least?
Yeah, because that's a spirit. That name has a spirit. That name has a spirit, and she needs to get rid of it. Her name is Miss Leona. You're not an exotical. You're an older, refined woman. Your
my
name is
stage
Leona.
name. Look, my stage name is Leona Love.
Okay, well, go ahead.
She's much older. She's much older.
Okay, what do you do on
She has
stage?
too much experience.
I do
Right.
karaoke, I do poetry, and I sing.
See, and beautiful things like that.
And do
Now,
the
let's
blues.
not- see, that's a beautiful thing. And that name, let's drop the exotic because that's just a spirit. It's a spirit that has you bringing out all these classless details that nobody needs to know. It's your past. You just said you don't live like that anymore. So let's drop the exotic. And just Leona is a beautiful name. It comes with a lot of wisdom behind it. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love my name. My auntie was 99 when she passed, and I'm her namesake. And I'm also a Leo, so that's a very powerful sign with the name. So my name is powerful.
Yeah, that's a part of you.
See how calm it's getting now, people?
Now.
See how calm it's getting now? Look at the spirit just floating in here now. It's calming everything down. It's calming everything down.
See, because of me.
Thank you, Martin.
Because I called.
Yes, Tiffany,
Because I called.
Tiffany, you changed. You changed the atmosphere. You did do that, Tiffany. I got to give it to you. I appreciate it. Thank you for calling in
Thank you.
for really doing that. And you know, it's like y'all know how I get out on the show. I just want everybody to be accepted. I don't want to feel like people are afraid to call in. They're gonna get clobbered because they don't agree with the panel. So I don't like that. But, you know, I try to listen to everybody, whether I agree with it or not. But I try my best to really listen and pay attention to what people have to say. So it is what it is. She spoke. We had on here for 2 days. You know, Miss Leona Love or Exotic. She all right with me. I like her.
Miss Exotic for your show because I'm knowing that your show is Miss Exotic.
Okay, well,
and
I
then
will come.
It just be feisty for me on your show. I like the name for your show. But I
Okay.
do go by Miss Love.
Okay, Miss Love. Okay.
So if someone give me a name, I like to honor them with it. That's the show. That's the name I used when I first got in the show about a year ago.
Yeah, I remember.
So I just kept it. So
I remember.
I mean, it's cool.
You talked some stuff that
Leona
time, boy. Ooh, you was something else, boy. You was a beast. You was something else.
Leona, how old are you?
I'm actually 61. And you have a very good spirit because when you came on here, you calmed the whole room.
Yes, she
I was
did.
going to send me somebody to help me out this situation. Thank you.
And usually you're welcome. Usually I piss everybody off.
Right. Yeah,
I
she
know, I'm
does.
good at that.
Hey, Leona. Normally Tiffany make everybody mad. Tell her be quiet. You know, Tiffany will go in now.
Yeah.
Tiffany, she been calm these last couple of.
Yeah.
She been calm.
Well,
She
thank
been-
you.
She should have heard her in the heyday, boy. Tiff used to be a Tiff
Ooh,
was something
Tiffany,
else.
boy, I'm telling you. Tiffany, she
Tiff
got.
and 900 together, one show.
Oh my God, we ain't no control.
It was going down.
Because everybody used to get Tiffany Wilson mixed up with 900. I said that's not 900. Tiffany was first. 900 came later on. You know. But 900, she'll stay the whole show and argue with y'all. Tiffany won't. She'll say what she wants. She gone. But 900 stay this whole show and argue. And
You sure will.
she will. Yeah. I hope she watching and listening. She probably is. Hey, 900, if you're listening. Yeah.
Oh,
But
please.
Where's she been? She hasn't called in.
no, she called
She
in
hasn't
like
called
about,
in for
about a
while,
week ago.
Martin.
Yeah, about a week, you know.
Yeah, okay, last week.
Yeah, that's 900. I'm gonna give her a call and see how she doing. Tell her we missed her. I miss her though. You know.
Yeah. Just,
You are.
I'm done. I'm done with my 2-week vacation
Mm.
out of state with the doggone kids and grandkids. So I'm back in Georgia. So if she want to have a conversation on the porch,
She did say she gonna go
Like
visit
she
Sarge.
said.
Yeah.
And she's like, I ain't coming in your house. I'm like, hey, you ain't got to come in the house. We can talk on the porch. I wouldn't want her to come in the house
She
no way.
been in your house.
She look at us.
She been in your house already.
I know she has. But I'm just saying, I don't want her on the inside, because she look at the inside, she be like, oh, Lord, this woman ain't touched nothing in here. And says Jesus walked. This is straight man. It ain't nothing in here look womanly. Like a woman that been in here.
Sorry, something else. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Anybody want to
cool people.
Anybody want to say anything? Last comment or something like that? We can just kind of like end it right here. Anybody want to say anything?
Well, you know I have something to say. My final say.
Well, come on with it.
Miss Love, that once again, you don't look like you're in your 70s.
Oh,
You're not a bad looking woman. I really do wish you the best. I personally wouldn't be telling all my business if you don't want constructive criticism. And I always suggest to any and everyone to always try to get some type of psychotherapy, whether you think it's something wrong with you or not. To, have a session or two with someone to, air out some of this information, because instead of telling us on the panel, that's something you should have been telling your therapist about. And you wouldn't be so quick to be so open and tell all your business to a bunch of strangers on the line. So I personally, if I were you, I would seek out some type of psychotherapy. It does not have to be long term, period. And find yourself, make yourself happy, and get to know who you are as a human being. What's your likes and dislikes, and maybe your next relationship will be successful and you will be happy and you two will be able to communicate with no problem. And that goes for every young woman or every woman, period, that, you get married and you're supposed to be with your husband. Not with a boyfriend, no shacking up, none of that stuff. You're supposed to be happy and communicate and know one another, love relationship, love language. So I really do wish you the best, and I'm sure this is not going to be our last talk, but find out who you are and always be a classy woman, because you was on here. Now, one time did you hear me say FUPUSSY, this and that and this and that? That's not a classy woman. You are of age, whether you're 61 or 63. You always want to show that you have class. And you came on the other day letting us know you didn't have class because, okay, a lot of us judged you. Oh, I was with my husband for 38 years, but I slept with a man for 10 years. But, then now he died in this year, then he died in 2021, then he died in 2022. See, all that, it's kind of like we're believing you. We're not believing you. And it's not about business, but this information should be told to your therapist and not to us. I mean, don't get me wrong. It makes a very good show for Martin Show, but yet you still want to seek out some type of help and be able to speak to someone about it and get whatever's on your chest, because I'm sure it goes way beyond your husband and your boyfriend. It may even go all the way back to childhood. So get it off your chest to someone, but not to us. You know what I mean? And then be able to come back and be like, wow, this is what I said wrong. Because everything we were saying, a lot of us were saying, it was constructive criticism, but we were trying to get you to see what's right and what's wrong. Who are we to do that, right? When you think about it, who are we to do it? So if you tell your therapist this, maybe they could guide you along the right path. Because when you're not ready, it's just like telling a dope thing, you're a dope thing, or a junkie, you're a junkie. If they're not ready to change, they could care less what we have to say. And the same for you. And I'm not comparing you to a junkie or a dope thing. But if you're not willing to change, and that's indicating to me that, it's nothing I did wrong, because it was a blessing that I was with this man for 10 years. Unless you was not married to your husband, then that's different. That's a different. But you said you weren't married to your husband. So seek out some help. Yeah, that's what you say now. Seek out some help.
Because I'm letting you know now, because you all are, it don't even matter. Really, to be honest.
She got a sweet spirit.
I share part of my life with you all. If you feel it's gaslighting, that's even better. So now I don't have to be judged by the world. It's just a story. But no, that's a no. Like I don't have no regrets for what I do. Like, and that's just me. I mean, some people might have regrets. I don't have no regrets. I have lessons learned, good and bad. It wasn't all peaches and cream. It was just a lot of stuff that I experienced. But I was just sharing it because it asked, is it a such thing as a good man? So I was letting you know that I had a good husband and I had a good man. But it went left to right and they just started going into this and this and this and this. But at the same time, it's a part of my life. And it is what it is.
I can believe that. You know, our relationships all start off in the beginning beautiful and wonderful, and I'm sure you all went through some ups and downs being together for 30, if you all were together for 38 years. You went through some ups and downs, and you have what is called experience, and that's what you're supposed to have. At least you are allowed to tell it. I've been through experiences. I'm 55 years old. I'm not no little young whoopie-doo either. Okay, so you have that experience, but once again, I wouldn't be so quick, on here talking about, ooh, I just look around, but this man, that man, that did this and that. No. Get some help, sweetie, and you can find yourself, find who you are. And you won't be so quick. But see, that's what I'm saying, you're in denial. So I'm going to
How am I in denial of knowing who I am? Like, I'm 61 years old. Why would I know who I am?
Okay,
Like,
well, get some therapy.
Seriously.
Just
I understand,
temporary.
like I said, in life, you go through things. And things
You
are
do.
learning. So I've learned a lot. I've healed a lot. I've been through a lot.
We all have, trust me. All of us that's 50 on up, we've been through. We all have stories.
I'm 52. We all have a ghetto story. Trust me.
Yeah, we do.
I've been through a lot.
We'll have more than one story.
I sure do.
And I sure got more than two stories.
Martin, can I
anyway.
say something real quick?
Go ahead, Tiffany.
Martin, can I?
Go ahead, Tiffany.
So I want to thank you. I want to say something to Dawn Tyson, and I want you to listen to me, Dawn. First of all, Dr. Davis is not in session, so it's not for you to even judge for what it is that she's saying, her tone of voice, her words, anything. It's nice that she's even being this giving to even share any of her knowledge. And again, she is a doctor. This is not for fake, Dawn Tyson. Furthermore, if you have anything else to say, why don't you call in? You've never called in, but you sure got a lot of comments. That's
She
it.
sure does. I've been ignoring her.
Who never called in?
Dawn Tyson.
Dawn Tyson. She's never called in before. In 3.5 years, she's never called in.
I've been ignoring her because I could care less what she says because I'm not the one with the problem. Period.
She's talking about Tiffany, please. Right, Dawn, you're just scary. You're a troll behind here. I see you all the time on here.
She had behind the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she's always on here. For the last 3 years, December's 3 years. She's been on here for 3 years. Right, Martin? 3 years this December?
Tiffany, you know
Well,
more than
Davis
me.
just said a doctor or a hater. What is there to hate when we all can agree that the behavior is deplorable? And then we have young people listening to this stuff. You know, that's why young girls want to dance like they work in a strip club going to a regular party, because no one is saying, hey, that's not okay. That's why we have so many young men walking around disrespecting men old enough to be their grandfather, because nobody wants to be held accountable.
That's true.
That's why. Yeah. That's the problem. We have to hold each other up and say, wait a minute, this is shameful. We shouldn't be talking like this in public. We shouldn't be cursing in front of our elders and making them feel uncomfortable when they trying to get in the store and you won't move out the way, and talking about having cheating on your wife and your husband like it's the norm. It's not cool. It's not okay. We got to get back to something.
How you gonna talk about it if you don't open up the voice for it to be talked about?
But we can talk about it Miss Leona, but we're not going to glorify it.
I didn't glorify it. I talked about it. You felt I
Okay.
glorified it because I wasn't embarrassed about it. I'm not trying to glorify it. I'm just not embarrassed about it. I just said I learned a lot from it. Will I do
Right.
it again? No.
Right.
But I learned a lot. That's what I said. I didn't say it's glorified and I would do it every day. Like, no. You learned a lot and you lose a lot. So that's why I said I learned a lot from it. But I don't have no regrets because I learned it was a process. And I understand the whole thing from the biblical point of view, from regular street point of view, from all of that. Because I learned a lot. Period. So I'm not saying I will never glorify adultery. When I tell people now, when I tell people now, look for whatever you, not in your relationship, you're married to somebody, find it inside your home. Stop looking outside your
you're
house.
a sweet person. I can tell
for
you're
stuff.
a sweet lady. You know, you're
Because
not a
if I
bad
looked
person.
inside my house, I probably would have found everything, like I said, communication. But instead, I was always looking outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Because you
A
look
lot of us
outside of
do that.
yourself. When you look outside yourself, instead of looking inside. So now I feel couples look inside your house.
Excuse me, Miss Leona. Verlene Noble. No, the actions are not classy. Okay? Just like a woman standing on the street drinking and cussing, and it's just not. See, you guys, you know what the problem is with us? The monarch, the structure and the foundation of what we're supposed to be, we've lost that. You're mad because someone is saying, hey, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. That's how I was raised. Okay? Where is the discretion? I didn't say that I wouldn't do anything. I said I'm not going to do everything for you to know about it. It's a way of life. It's a way to do things. It's crazy that it's people in the comments typing that somebody is jealous because we calling out behavior.
I'm jealous now. I'm jealous. I have a whole husband over
Right.
She called in Dr. Davis. Dr. Davis, if I may just insert to all these trolls on here. That lady, Miss Leona called in because she wants to hear Dr. Davis' voice and what she has to say for the constructive criticism. So do you folks in the comments are ridiculous, little ass kids, and you old.
But see, these are the
Most of
people
you
that
guys
are going to
over
sit up,
50.
Tiffany. But Tiffany, these are the people that don't see nothing wrong. Their kids cussing them out and bucking their chest up at them. You know, don't nobody
Most of them are
want you to bring
grannies,
you
though.
or your kids. Yeah, these are the people that's talking like this, that's condoning this past tense behavior that Miss Leona spoke on. These are the people, their daughters are walking out the house half naked. They don't see nothing wrong with it. They got all types of foolishness going on. Their kids sitting up, cussing them out, and will jump on their throat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you,
We got a lot
this
of
is
grannies that are on here, Doctor.
yeah, and a
We
lot
got
of young
grannies
mothers,
on
and
here.
a lot of young mothers in these comments saying that we are wrong. No, we're not, and we have to have some type of shame in our behavior. We have to.
I don't think it's shame that you have. I think you should have knowledge of your behavior.
And
Not
you should.
shame.
There should be shameful behavior. Shameful.
Right.
To the point where you don't even want nobody to know. There's no
I never
shame
got
anymore. Girl, there has to be a shame. There has to be a shame. It has to be, or if everything's just busted wide out for everybody. There's no more shame anymore. That's why people can talk to you and cuss you out. People that's right. And that's why, Miss Leona, I'm not calling you Miss Leona because you said that's what you go by. I'm calling you that because of how I was raised, because you're an elder to me. You're a big auntie to me. I'm 52. However, I'm married to a 63-year-old. My husband is older than you. Okay? And I've been with him 24 years. It's my second marriage, and I'm 52. I just turned 52 November 11th. Okay? So we do need to get back.
Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. We do need to get back to discretion and shameful. We have to. There was a time where Black women were held to a higher standard. Now we're not. We don't care how we come outside looking.
Well,
We don't care how we talk to men. We don't care
Tell the
how we
truth.
talk to each other.
And shame
None of
the
that.
devil.
And it is sad. It's a sad case of affairs. And these people in these comments, they ought to be ashamed.
But everyone on here knows how it happened. So if you know how it happened, it's on you as an individual, to change that behavior.
All these comments talking about mind your business.
And that's
why you don't know where your
And-
kids are right now. You on here typing, she need to mind her business. What's your daughter's science teacher's name? What is the email? You don't know it. You don't know none of your kids' friends, their mother's phone number, where they live. You don't know anything but to tell Dr. Davis to mind her business. You don't even mind your own business in your own house.
Sister, I could tell you some stuff that happened. I could tell you some stuff that happened that I was just sitting there like, what? Now, there were these women, right?
Come on, Sarge. Now.
One woman, one woman was liking on this other woman's husband, right? So the one woman was getting it in with the woman's husband. And since he is one of them bodybuilders, you know, with the muscles and all that tight, she had an 18-year-old daughter, and she's like, And the mama said something that the daughter didn't like, whatever it was, the way the situation went. So he ended up cheating on his wife with this other woman and hitting the woman's daughter, the 18-year-old high school senior, getting her stuff too. And I was just sitting here like, what in the? What did he do that at? I'm like, that's crazy. I could understand. Okay, some woman chasing after some other woman's man. Your mother is back. You know your mother is getting it in with this man, and you gonna go get it in with him too? To throw it in your mama's face?
We see a lot of that. A lot of that
between mother and daughter.
Oh my goodness! So you know I'm not just making this up because this ain't never been nothing in a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, this is a lot going on.
It needs to get back to what it used to be. Nobody 25 years old should be calling Miss Leona by her first. It should be Miss Leona. But they don't care. Or Miss Love. But no, they sit up and yeah, but you got the ones out here that say, "Hey, Leona."
They don't call me Leona.
Hey, Leona.
I know they call me.
You know,
they call me Mom.
Now, see, and that's the thing, and I'm glad that somebody told me that what I said is nothing unusual, because that had me tore out just twisted. I'm like, this is Jerry Springer this is Jerry Springer. And it's real. I thought Jerry Springer show was fake. But this was I'm like, this man, he's getting it in behind his old lady back with the supposed to be best girlfriend and the best girlfriend daughter. Cause she all hot in the draws, cause she 18, her hormones gone nuts. Thinks she's working with a little something, and acting.
Listen here, Sarge.
You get mad at your mama?
Sarge, let me tell you.
Ooh, go ahead, please. This is good.
All right, y'all.
You have no idea that when y'all sit up and your kids address people that are their elders by their first name, that tells a story about who you are, the type of parent you are. No child should be addressing an elder. If your child is, I don't care if they 23, if they talking to a 53 and older, 50, 45 older, there's no respect there. That'll make them look bad. You look bad. Your kids don't have any respect. No home training. You're the one that looks like a fool. We know where it's coming from. It's you. You're the failure.
Yeah, because I know a guy, he's a couple of years younger than me. And his mother-in-law is staying with, she up in them years. She's staying with him and his wife, right? Now, I go over there whenever they have a little whatever they have and come on over. And when I see that woman, I call her mama too. Ain't no calling her. She old enough to be his mama. I don't feel comfortable calling that woman. I don't even know the woman's name. So, oh, this my mama. Hey, mama. And they done been over here to my house, out and barbecued and all that. Her name is mama to me, just like everybody else. I don't need to know that woman's first name.
Okay.
Dr. Davis?
Well, Martin, I don't know what's going on with the world today, but one thing, if I can get one thing out, Martin.
Let Tiffany say something, bro, because y'all been, man, I'm ready to get out of here. Okay.
Okay, just real quick. Dr. Davis?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, when you were in grad school, that's when you guys called each other doc, correct?
No, that's not correct. You do not call each other doctor until you are completely finished with your degree.
No, doc.
No, we don't call each other
doc.
doc. No, we do not call each other doc either.
In grad school.
Not even in grad school. That's against APA regulations.
Nowadays they call each other doc. Nowadays they call each other docs when they're in class.
Yeah, and see, that's against regulation. That's against APA guidelines and the DSM-4. We're not allowed to do that. So that's just something students started, and that's not something they're supposed to be doing.
Oh,
nope.
okay. Because they're calling you a doc inside the comments, and it's like, no, she's a doctor, or don't call her a doc. But anyways, that's just my input on that. Thanks for answering.
Yeah. Okay.
Dr. Davis.
I hope you call back, Miss Leona, because I enjoy talking. I feel like we made some progress, and I hope you keep calling back.
Somebody called Dr. Davis. Who called Dr. Davis' name?
That was me. I had called Dr. Davis.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Exotic. Go ahead. Say
Dr.
something.
Davis, Tiffany, and Martin Johnson, and I forgot the other man's name. Because when I think of him, I think of this. Don't say that.
Sarge.
Sarge.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna mess with you. I'll make you laugh at a funeral. I'm a damn fool.
But I'm glad that we ended this on a good note. But I always want to say, Dr. Davis, thanks for the opportunity for talking to me. Because Tiffany, are you a doctor also, Tiffany?
No, I am. I'm a physical therapist. I have my doctorate in physical therapy.
Okay. So I want to thank both of you ladies for taking out the time to talk to me. And thanks, Martin, for having this open format for us to discuss things. When I called the show, I really was going on the show to man bash, actually. But somehow or another, my life got caught up in the whole scenario and everything just started coming. But basically, I'm just glad. I mean, sometimes you never know what, in that moment, you never know what God had for you. Because, like I said, I love Martin. Actually, the first time I met Martin, y'all, it was like, he go all over the city helping people. And that's what I want to see Martin. I don't know who Martin is, but he's doing all of this stuff. I just got to meet him. So I'm driving down the street, and he's right there. And I jump out my car. I say, wow, you're right in front of me. Yeah, so I met him for the first time. I was like right in front of him. He don't probably even remember the day. But I was on commercial, I think. But yeah, it's been really nice talking to y'all. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to meet these wonderful doctors. Because, you can't get a good doctor in Chicago. It's hard to find good doctors. So I'm glad to get this opportunity to speak with all you all. And I know I put too much of my business outside on this internet thing. And I do have a big family and some very respectful children. So don't get offended, y'all. Somebody say something about y'all mama. But anyway, and all the young people that I raised, it's just a part of life. I mean, things happen. But you all know how much I love my husband, my family, and everything, because my life speaks for itself. So people that know me, they know how much I love my family. So kids was here with me. So people basically know me. People basically know my life. Because I've been like an open book. So I'll probably do like Dr. Davis. I probably need to close up my life a little bit. Stop talking so much.
Go see a therapist. I have plenty.
Yeah, there you go.
I have plenty of therapists. I would not see you, but the reason why, because we done interacted. So I would prefer for someone that don't know your situation and you start over fresh. And you can actually do it through Zoom and over the phone and or in person. And I definitely can put you with a couple of people if you want one. And there'll be an African American therapist who's a doctor as well.
I'm fine, and I wouldn't want to discuss it.
Yeah, and I mean, and to go. To go into that needs to be happening more in the Black community.
Sorry, let Ms. Leona finish talking. I don't know. I don't want you to keep.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, but when somebody mentioned therapy to me, I did say that I'm not embarrassed about seeing a therapist if I need to see one, but still that's private. I would do that like offline. But for anybody that feels they need counseling, don't be afraid to ask for help, because I've never been afraid to ask for help. If I need a doctor, I'm going to call. If I need therapy, I'm going to call. If I need counseling, I'm going to call. I don't have a problem with that. I believe in counseling, and sometimes you can't handle it all. Because with all of this stuff I'm telling y'all, trust me, I've seen some counseling. I couldn't handle it all. It was overwhelming.
You was with the wrong therapist.
A lot. Well, I probably did go through it. You know, I'm just saying, like.
Because it shouldn't be overwhelming when you go to therapy. It should not be.
No, I said I was because I was overwhelmed. I had.
Oh, okay.
I had to talk to somebody. Like I said, my boyfriend. It was like sudden. It was just too much. Like everything I've been through has been really too much. So you have to talk to somebody when things are just too much for you. See, like this conversation. I don't know what the backlash going to be from this. I might have to have counseling after this because nobody knows what's going to happen if the internet and people are talking and people are saying, and am I able to deal with the comments and all that stuff? But I did really get overwhelmed. But Tiffany came in and eased the whole thing out. Like, he took it to a whole nother level. So I was really happy.
I was too. I was too.
They've had the opportunity. Yeah, and she was like, and she's a real doctor. I was like, oh, let me give this lady her respect. Because you know, we're Black women. I'm not going to disrespect no Black women, especially no Black doctor, you know. So congratulations on both of you all. Both of you all.
Thank you.
The degrees are not easy. It's doctor's just the same. A doctor's a doctor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but you said physical therapy. I might need to see a physical therapy. I need to.
Well, I got so many jokes I can go with that, but I'm not.
Yeah, go ahead. Now, don't you say nothing else, sir.
Don't start him nothing.
Listen, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Please.
I ain't gonna be no dirty old man.
That man, he was already
My
dead.
mind's just staying the gun of that.
Yeah, KY jelly, all types. I said, Lord, have mercy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but on the real, Omar.
Come on, man. Close
from
it out.
The heart, on the real.
All right, now, come on.
I'm okay. I'm closed out. Martin, Black America needs to stop fearing the scarlet letter of therapy. See, a lot of Black folks don't go to get therapy. Oh, they're gonna be thinking I'm crazy, and always worried about what somebody else thinks. When this is gonna help you, okay? They're gonna help you sort out. See, a lot of people, they have a bunch of problems, and if you got so many problems, it's overwhelming, and you just can't see, you know, you laying on the bottom, looking up to see the floor. How you gonna climb up from that? But you go to a therapist, you know, and the every therapist ain't the right one. You know, you still gotta move around a little bit. You go and talk to them people. They help you sort your life out. Because I'm going to tell you, Martin, you wouldn't believe it unless you heard it from my mouth. Now, I know you remember that story, the girl that was a model that was walking on 74th and May to the bus stop. Yeah. You know, she died in that shooting, right?
Right.
Now, her mom and I were dating. That was my soul. The grief took her away a year later. Okay? October 15th. 2016. She couldn't take it no more. That was her baby girl, right? Man, when Michelle died, and my son would be a witness, I climbed into a bottle of Crown Royal, and I didn't know if I was gonna come out. And you know, I don't drink no hard liquor, Martin. If I wouldn't have went to therapy, I wouldn't be here today. I drink beer.
Oh.
Little beers at that. Yeah, little beers.
No, it's not.
The little
It's a whole
8 ounce.
lot of beer. It's a lot of beer.
No, the little bitty beers. That's the beers I drink. But I was drinking if not a day, I would drink a 50 Crown Royal, go to sleep, wake up, the bottle's empty, I get up and go right back to the liquor store. My son came to see me and he walked in and was like, Dad, look, you plan on taking a shower like this month? You rancid.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
hole that bad. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
And
All right.
And through therapy.
Sarge, can I get out of
Okay,
here?
in
bro?
therapy.
Right. Okay. good night.
Okay, because this may help. This may help somebody.
Sarge,
You know what I mean?
we've been on here just about 3 hours.
Thanks and God bless.
Yeah, we just about this 2
Okay.
2 hours and
okay.
59.
I'm just saying, therapy
Yeah.
works. You need it.
All right, my man.
Yeah, we had it.
Good night.
Have a good night,
Good
everyone.
night. Good night. Good night,
Good night,
y'all.
Dr. Davis.
Good night.
Good night, Mark.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I don't really have to add on to nothing. We've been on here exactly 2 hours and 59 minutes. I'm gonna wait till 3 hours and then end this thing. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's getting interesting. Every day it's getting more and more and more interesting. So I thank you guys for tuning
Martin,
in.
you're such a sweetheart.
I try to be Tiffany. I try to be. I try. Some people make me come out of my character, and I just have to catch myself and all that. But thank you, Tiffany, for the great compliment. Appreciate you. And Tiffany, you saved the day today. You really did. I got to give it to you. You saved the day.
Wow, thank you.
You calmed everything down because it was out of control. It was Jerry Springer today, for real. This was Jerry Springer today.
Yes, it was.
It was a madhouse, and I knew it was
That's
going to
why
be this
I had
way.
to call in.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad 900 didn't call in because it really would have went up. It really would have went up. We'll still be on. It would have went up, boy. All right. Thank you so much, Berlene Noble. Thank you for calling in. I'm not calling in, but checking in. Tiki Child 97. Thank you so much. If I didn't call your name, Tina Smith. Thank you so much. My YouTube family came and showed out, y'all. That YouTube family growing, y'all. Y'all better watch out, Facebook, because YouTube is going to take over. Barbara Cooper, I thank you so much. I really did. TP, thank you so much for checking in. Appreciate you. We all float. Thank you much, YouTubers. These are YouTubers, people. YouTubers is coming on in. They finding me somehow, some way. Nelly Nell, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm trying to see if I miss any more of my YouTubers. Divine Order is always respect. Respect, Divine Order. Respect. All right, I think that's it. All right, I think that's it. I'm out of here, people. Tina Smith, appreciate you. All right, we out here. Y'all already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and what?
And